up, fucking burger bitches?
Burger bitches. Is that what we're saying now? Hello, everyone.
Yeah,
Sorry for the late start. Trains and such. Web just
trains
got
and
back.
such. It's part of the culture for a bracket like this. Like, I'm here, everything operates on web time when I'm here, which means 15 to 30 minutes late. And cross-region brackets also kind of start late as part of the culture. For anyone that remembers Snailedom, which I was also associated of, so that might have been my fault too.
Yeah, thank you, Vox, for giving me more Mahine Mafia money. I appreciate it.
Thank you for giving my fellow TO money so that she can eventually afford to go to fast food restaurants that I've never been to.
I can visit Austria and try all the wonderful Austrian delights like Web Burger.
Yeah, web burger,
Exactly, truly
web
wonderful.
curry, web sandwich.
But anyways, we have a kind of interesting bracket today. Difficult to seed. One because some people kept joining last minute, and two because this is a hard judgment to make because NA and EU don't play each other very much for obvious reasons. It's going to be a bit jank today. We're going to have some maybe slightly less than optimal connections, but we'll try our damnedest.
Yeah, we have to do some power scaling
Yeah, some
behind the
power
scenes.
scaling. Ready. But anyways, I'm going to send people off. If you don't know, it's first to two until finals. That means winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals. And if you're tagged as on stream, please wait. Who should we start with? I tagged one real match and one meme match as our first picks.
Let's do the real match first to lead people in,
All
groom
right.
them into thinking that this will be a real bracket.
Yeah. Before we watch the NA Connection Fiend versus the Wizard.
Yep.
Yeah, the people don't know about the Wizard yet. They will. He nearly won the beginner bracket the other day. He got second, a pretty close second, but he struggled against Darius.
That on Rich versus TV, and I was like, oh god, he's gonna get away with it again, isn't he?
Well, that's H rower. You see, H rower is basically just C rower, but with broken H moon mechanics.
True. True.
The main topic of conversation at the Marble Room in Italy was H moon being broken.
Yep.
W streams, yeah. Mac and Cheese versus Jazz is going to be interesting. Jazz is a former FBAACC player who switched to HARC, one of the beginner bracket graduates as well. Also a Guildford person, so that's going to be interesting. And I actually have seen Mac and Cheese play before, but it was in the joke bracket. But this is a soft sequel too.
Yeah, I missed out on my last helping of Mac and Cheese because they were undergoing net severity during the last 3A, so that's gonna be a bit of a redemption run.
Yeah, making up for it.
And now if the connection sucks, it won't be your fault, probably.
Yeah, I'm hoping the connection is at least bearable. Here's hoping. I just got this on stream.
Okay, so this matchup will be H-Arc, F Necomech. I don't think it's controversial to say that this is H-Arc favored because
I select the wrong thing. I did.
Necomech.
Oops.
We got
Professional
the
show.
lowest health of all the Necomechs versus the character that does like 5 count every single hit if you can do her combos, which aren't all that hard, they're this long. And it's also a little hard to just generally keep Arc out with a lot of the Necomech zoning, in my experience. Oh, we're in? Let's go.
We're in, I'm ready for it. Ellie says H-Arc weak champ, true.
True. There has been some historical precedent for this character to be put in mid-tier on certain tier lists on the wiki.
Really? Mid-tier? For H-Arc?
Yep.
Okay.
Certain tier lists.
Oh, nice. Gets the JA counter hit. Kind of just trading buttons there, but Jazz pressing first. IDJC. Keeping Mag in the corner here.
They're going into specials a little fast, though. You can often just sit on 5A, 6AA a lot with H-Arc because it moves her in really close and it's 0 on block.
Yeah, here's Jazz with the fancy loops. She kind of has been labbing them a bit, but they are just a bit difficult. So I expect to see quite a few drops here, especially on cross-region network. It's the JC.
The other question is, does Jazz have any fucking clue what this character does?
Oh yeah, F Necomech's not a very common character. My first experience with this character was 2 days ago in the beginner bracket. Because Darius won with F Necomech.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen this character in the region other than Aika shitposting on her.
Yeah. Aika shitposts on any character. He'll take a serious character and make it a shitpost, that's the thing.
True.
Interesting shield. On your own offense as well. There we go, running some stagger pressure. Tries to jump out in minus frames.
Keeping the combo short. And going into records again. Oh, that's last one's actually minus to an unsafe degree, but it doesn't seem Mag and Cheese knew that one. Just opt for the safe jump out. Nice counter hit can throw into charge jump C. Tries going for a funny little reset.
Interesting use of meter there, just bursting out after Jazz managed to teleport out of the corner. Both of them just swinging JCs at each other. Nice DP anti-air. Ooh, gets the counter hit, baiting the shield with the delayed button. Very nice, Jazz taking it to round 3.
This Mag and Cheese really does not want to block. It's the second shield on Wake Up we've seen.
Blocking's for nerds. Why block when you can throw cats at people? Lots of Mag and Cheese trying to jump out of a corner, like delay jump. Jazz kind of just catching it with stagger pressure. There we go, pretty nice combo from Mag, just going for an Oki setup. Ooh, hitting the cats out of the way, but yeah, Mag's gonna get the punish there, the DP not reaching that far.
Let's see Oki now, block the laser, but air dashes for too long, so it doesn't actually get something airtight. I think they were trying to go for a jump A double overhead there.
Yeah, broken H-Moon mechanic saved Jazz once again. Ooh, there we go, interesting clash there. Taking Mag to the other corner.
2 and 4C. It doesn't have invul, but it has some clash on startup, and it's invul on hit. But sometimes they fall out of it randomly, like we saw there.
It messes up the Tiger Knee. Ah, unlucky for Jazz. Mag taking the first game there. This has been a good week for Necomech players, because we had 2 different ones in the beginner bracket. One playing C and one playing F, and the F Necomech won. So it's interesting to see so much of this character all of a sudden, especially with the fact that they're actually quite unpopular.
This character has the occasional up player claiming that F Necomech isn't dog shit because, like, she can do some good damage, and there's some Neko situations that are a little fucked up, I guess.
She's a good knowledge checker as well, because lots of people aren't practiced enough, especially in first to 2, to deal with where Neko is. Keeping track of that can be kind of annoying if you're not used to fighting the character.
Yeah, this character is penis neutral that, like, no one's prepared for.
Yeah, there we go. Already on set point for Mag. Unlucky, Jazz kind of missing her button.
Got Burrow, Oki. Eating a jump, and that's actually not going to do a lot because we drop. Blocking the overhead on first try, though, that's good. And Mag has some amount of arc experience, I'm assuming. Oh, yeah. Nope, got him on Neko.
Ooh, yeah, swung into it as well, gets counter hit.
Jump C, it becomes a hitbox. If it gets hit by 6C, it becomes a hitbox. On all moves.
Oh, attacked by that hit, but not confirming off of it. There we go, Mag going for the mix-up, and Jazz risking the shield. Air shield after tech is an interesting choice. Tiny bit of health to work with, kind of scrambles a throw after dropping the combo. Yeah, but yeah, they're not confirming.
One of the fastest jump A's in the game, making it a little harder to attack her air techs as a result.
Yeah, first game going 2-0 to Mag and Cheese. Jazz putting up a good fight, especially considering she switched to this character quite recently. I think it's a pretty good performance, well done. Interesting so far. Knight versus Rexo going 2-0. Starling beating Pole 2. I think the bracket's mostly going as expected so far.
Let's see, it would appear so. Victor Chen moving on. Starling, Salty, CTY.
Yeah.
As scheduled thus far. And now we've got a battle between the player whose net blinds you versus the player that doesn't need to see anyway.
Oh, I need to find this IP. They posted it a while ago. Hold on. Yeah, if there's the on-stream thing above your thing, it means you're on stream. Hold up. Where is this IP? Here we go. This might take a second to sync, because I think they joined like a while ago. Oh yeah, they did.
If
I might ask
they
them to
started
rehost.
several minutes ago, it might be best to just tell them to rehost and reconnect. That will probably be faster.
Yeah, that probably will. Yeah, on challenge, there's that lovely on-stream indicator you can see here. If that's above your game, please wait. If it's not above your game, you can play. That's kind of the rules we're going by. Yeah, Game Latuva beating Silver Knights. So we're going to have Salty v Game Latuva. That's going to be interesting. Panchip v Mac and Cheese is also going to be fun, but they're playing off-stream. We may see some more interesting off-stream matches. It's the nature of a tournament like this, there's lots of interesting matchups that you probably haven't seen before. But not all of them can be on stream, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a less shitposty cross-region bracket. That wasn't
Yeah.
like offline, so it doesn't count as cross-region. I do believe the last one I saw was when Snailedom was still a thing. Which at this point is over a year ago.
Oh wow. How often did Snowdon brackets run then?
It was weekly for several years. There was a short, like 6 or so month break, if I remember correctly, in like 2023, 24, or maybe it was a year long. I believe it was closer to 6 months. And because before that it was completely all regions allowed. Because it first started off as just like the bracket run in a social server for VV's friends, and eventually more and more legit players started joining, including from different regions. And then after the break, it came back where it would alternate between Europe and East Coast, and then just all NA.
I see. The EU Slayer is in stream. Yeah, it's the EU Slayer versus the Wizard. If you don't know about Panazzo, you will. He's the greatest multiple player to ever touch the game.
Got the classic delay, air dash, infant finisher, 5.2k, the classic no blocking from Panazzo. Panazzo's habits might kill him very fast. Why didn't you back throw? That would have killed.
Ooh, stone hatching probably by accident there, but still getting the hit. Nice, there we go, anti-airing the lightning. Here's Sokudaro. Forbidden tech. Finisher probably knowing how to deal with it though. Getting tagged by the low on the wrecker.
There's a backdash, trying to do double Soko, but not this time.
It might be a bit tricky on Finisher, because I don't think Finisher is the kind of person to just sit there and block it out.
No, a finisher also likes spending a lot of time in the air, as we see here. Air dash back, air dash back, air dash forward, air dash forward.
Ooh, there we go. Panazzo trying to jump out and wake up there, getting hit for it. Again, not blocking, really just trying to jump out. Unfortunate.
He said crouching. I wonder if he was trying to buffer DP, but mistimed it.
Maybe.
So I wouldn't recommend ripping row DP too much against Koma, because he can actually outspace it with meaty 2C after air throw.
Sokudoro. Ooh, tries to 6C, but finishes teching sideways. There we go. Seeing some Pinazzo gaming. Finally establishing himself a bit for finish. Finding a hit, not hit confirming, interestingly.
We're blocking, and we're getting punished for blocking. See, this is why you never block. Because then you get thrown into the corner.
True. Actually, Pinazzo might not be blocking because he knows Koma wants the command grab. I've seen that quite a bit from some players, just choosing to block less against Koma. I had a friend who complained about it. It's like, I want to use my command grab, but nobody blocks against my character.
You know, I'd agree if I saw Pinazzo ever block more than this.
I mean, he did pretty good in the beginner bracket. Yep, look at that combo. Bunch of OTGs might take a game off a finisher here. Or a round, at least.
Win neutral like 2 or 3 more times given his conversion game.
He hits combos now. To be fair. It's just not being able to convert off his soccer data, it does affect his game plan quite a bit. Oh, Wizard getting command grab.
Confirm 90% of his neutral, so the reward race might be a little hard against ABC123 Fart and Shark 5k.
Yeah, this might be a hard counter playstyle to Pinazzo's playstyle. Pinazzo really wants you to sit there and block. And Finisher is allergic to blocking, I think. Backdash on wake up, yep, just dodging the line.
He's allergic to staying on the fucking ground, too.
Yeah, might be kind of tricky here for the Wizard. There we go, gets the Earth Runner.
And we are dead as fuck.
There we go. The Wizard kind of failing to fight off Finisher. I think it is just a counter in the way they're playing. Pinazzo really wants you to sit there and respect stuff. But Finisher does not want to sit there and respect stuff. He wants to press buttons like a monkey. So, yeah, I think unlucky game for the Wizard, losing his round 1. Anyways. This ain't TTP.
True.
Next up, let's do Salty and Gamelatuba.
Let's go. Salty. I believe I met a singular once at LP, like right before I was vanquished from NA.
Banished to the Shadow Realm.
Winner of the biggest beginner tournament ever for this game. And winner of what was for a time the biggest net play tournament ever for this game. Still winner of the biggest net play tournament for this game ever that was run by one person.
Yeah. Very, very funny comment from Panshoot. Panshoot says, GG's, I'm lucky Kohaku is broken because I have no idea what you do, referring to FNECOMEC.
Yeah, that makes sense. I imagine Panshoot, if he was finishing combos, he was doing like 6-7k against FNECOMEC guts.
Yeah. These two disappeared. Unless Salty's hosted. Oh, there we go. Game on Tuber IP. Awesome. How's the bracket going then? On the loser's side, Namisa going 0-2. This is her first bracket ever. Her first time playing Melty Blood ever.
She did ping me for advice, but it was while I was in Naples, so I kind of ignored her. I will get back to those pings this week. I promise.
You still owe Panshoot a VOD review, don't you?
I do. I will get around to that before Outplayed, I promise.
You're giving yourself like a 5-month buffer there. That's a generous amount of time.
Like my absolute buffer. I will try to do it meaningfully before then. And if there's another like significant event that he is a part of, I will try to get the advice before that. But my absolute minimum time frame will be before Outplayed. I will make you fucking good at the game before Outplayed with my words of magical wisdom. I promise.
Alright, I'm sending these two off. Salty v Gamelatuba. I know nothing about Salty. What character does Salty play?
F-Maids. He does have a somewhat hard read-ish playstyle. He likes his like really far jumping air throws and some slightly intense shields.
We love that.
Yeah,
me as a gambler myself, I adore that. But
he was also the first person to win from loser side in a bracket reset at a Threadle of the 3A. He actually 6-0'd in Grands.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Gamelatuber playing quite safe. Super jump forwards JA, kind of seeing Salty stalling in the air there and calling it out. There's the tech chase, but Salty not teching. He's fought this character before. Nice gun pressure, but yeah, calling out the mids reset with the stand shield. Ooh, very nice empty low.
If that was due to the net or just a bit of uncertainty, but we're out now. Another DP, just do it again.
Yep, it's the Gamelatuber playstyle.
I don't know, that was more the Vert playstyle, though. Maybe they're sharing controllers.
He's playing the wrong Xion for Vert. Oh, nice 5 amp. Yeah, kind of random overhead. That's a Gamelatuber classic, I suppose.
That was 623B misinputted for sure. It's not DP again, I know what you are, motherfucker. Hey, run out the blood.
Woo! Oh, go for the command grab. The high ping mix-up. I just landed DP.
Do it out of a jump just to make sure it's even fucking slower.
He's scaring Salty out of gambling by gambling himself. Making him have to play patient.
American starter from across the sea. Yeah, you gotta respect that.
Oh, tries fuzzy jumping out and gets tagged for it. Nice,
there's another gap DP.
Maybe this is his counter to this character is, oh, Maid's pressure's fucked up, I'm just gonna DP out and hit them both.
Unfortunately, DP does not work against most Maid setups if you do them right.
There's the cross up and tries to press there and gets tagged, unfortunate. Making it to round 3.
Gamer starting to panic, but just like, what the fuck is going on? It's like I'm in a YouTube poop. I want to get the fuck out of here. We're charging the max immediately. And unfortunate whiff. I kind of get wanting to hit max just so you can correct and burst, but just did not pick a good time.
Yeah, very
and
unfortunate.
Now there's on you.
Yep, sitting in the cuck chair while these two go at him. Here we go. I'm just playing some Makari neutral right now. Look at this.
Okay, now we're pressing things up. Now we're not pressing things other than jump 2 and 4A. We somehow get in from that though. Okay, I guess that was like a hypnotizing dance of sort. Pressure shield strikes again.
Ooh, nice reversal dive pick. Kind of calling out that situation. Interesting gameplay from Gamelatuber. I think he is feeling kind of overwhelmed by Maids, and as a result, he's kind of trying to play unpredictable. Not getting the tech chase just a bit too early with the JC.
Either can take this now.
These
DP, are we gonna do another one? Nope. Trying to jump in. Okay, that was a decent anti-link. No shield counter input, no! Not like this.
Not like that, he had the winning shield as well, or at least a good shield, even if he got chicken blocked.
We can't be losing to the fucking red names twice in a row.
See these two high-fiving. There we go on the Hisui. DPing just to keep Salty in the corner as much as possible. DPing to bait out whatever the fuck Kahaku was doing. There we go. EX cancelled, getting a funky confirm.
The other May is extra meter, I guess.
Oh my god!
And that DP has surprisingly good frame advantage on hits, so a single counter hit will easily get you a combo, and that 6B was another DP, but I already know. Yep.
Land DP, yep, DP again.
DP is to get a correctly inputted DP. As you all know.
This is peak Gamelatuber neutral right here. Tries to go for Last Arc, interestingly enough. No gamble shield there, even though that was probably a good time to, if you wanted the Last Arc, the left-right setup.
Unsure of whether to stand or crouch, and figured maybe there'll be a base I should mash or jump or what have you.
Oh.
Dead Maid. Yeah, that just had to go for either a quick or gimmicky thing because we were out of hearts.
He's so DP happy. I think that's his way of just covering the ground in air to hit both maids. Getting the JC counter hit with the assist maid there. There we go. Another one, but Salty's getting a bit used to it. Nice IDJC getting that counter hit. Getting through the plant pressure. Tears down as well. This is Hisui, so we'll probably see some strike throw. There we go. Gets the counter hit with the frame trap.
This corner's your home now. Oh, inputs DP really early facing the other way, so we get whip on wake up instead.
There we go. Set point for Salty. Looking pretty good, but Gamelatuber is a master of unpredictability. There you go, there's the left right. Goes for same side overhead, baiting the low shield. Very, very good. Delaying that timing, knowing that Salty's been a bit happy with shield so far this set. And corner.
We're
Using...
really lead now. Oh, that was such a risky gun, and why are you DPing? You can see the plant is on you!
There we go. Has to respect the Molotovs anyways.
Holes later during your wake up so you can actually see what they're doing if it's something super telegraphed.
Did you just DP 3 times for no fucking reason?
Going away around now, okay.
Ooh, gambly shield!
Placing the round gently back in gamer Lighthuva's hands.
I think he was trying to hard bait DP. Oh my god, Gamer Lighthuva probably could have finished it there with better routing, but here we go.
Oh my god.
And there we go, the counter hit. What the fuck? What did I just...
In spite of one of the last interactions.
What did I just watch? Salty tried so hard to bait DP at the end there and kind of got fucked for it. And Gamer Lighthuva just continuously doing some bullshit. Both of them definitely could have been playing safer. I don't even know what Gamer Lighthuva was thinking in neutral. I think he was just uncomfortable with maids, and his strategy was just to have to make Salty have to respect him on wake up and stuff by DPing, but it wasn't working. And Salty could have done much safer callouts than stand, hold, shield. There are much safer things you can do to bait DP, like blocking, you know. Still Salty taking it 2-0, but that was definitely not a clean set on either side.
Curious about the combo Gamer Lighthuva was doing at the end, because it felt like he was trying to fit like an actually not real number of jump C's into his Kyalu.
Yeah.
Like, if it was right, it is still a legit combo. Feel free to connect me. Oki 5D is an OS, it beats DP and Heat. Technically that is option coverage, not an OS, because there's not two different things potentially coming out from you. It's more like a backdash catch, where it would hit them both blocking and backdashing. It's option coverage, not an option select.
Yeah. I'm being begged to stream Delta and Finisher. No. We already had that. That's when Delta sold his soul to the devil in VV 18.5.
A reminder, if your connection is like exceptionally dog shit, you can bring it up to the organizers.
I'd prefer you didn't though. If it's playable, play it. If it's not playable, then tell me.
Playable. But there is a difference between playing blindfolded and having a little bit of extra rollback, or like 1 or 2 frame drops.
Yeah. Next up, we have Knight versus Panshoot. We've seen this matchup before on VV, if I remember correctly.
I believe so. I haven't watched Knight play in a hot minute, though.
He did really well in the last VV, the one that I didn't see the entirety of because I was in Italy.
Yeah, same. I was like, oh shit, Knight's in here. Oh shit, Knight's in top 3. That's nice.
Yeah, Knight joins occasionally. They've joined twice, I think. Once was last week, and the time before that was like a couple months ago when they joined on a bunch of characters. I'm surprised Knight has so many characters, out of curiosity. Oh well, I'm gonna send these two off.
Alright, let's go!
Sleepy from the flight, Web.
I am sleepy from the everything. I've effectively been awake since 2 PM yesterday.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I slept on my flight for like 45 minutes.
Interesting shield there. Catching the tech as well.
The airport for 5 minutes. And I didn't sleep on the train because I didn't get to sit down.
Oh, nice idea from Knight. Here we go, some fancy CL core routes. They're always sick to see. We'll try going for the fuzzy.
Fuzzy, you can't confirm that without an orb.
Ooh, messing up the conversion.
A fully region bracket, I might as well pull all the net play strats, and I won't get punished for it anyway. For sake of the season.
Yeah, Panshoot just really trying to like swat Knight out of the air. Nice getting the rising J anti. Yeah, there we go, the JB, but a bit too far to confirm properly. Might as well take the OTG because Knight didn't tech. There we go, using that as an opportunity to safe heat. There we go, just running that stagger pressure, getting that counter, and has the meter not... No, it doesn't have the meter, I was looking at the wrong bar, oops.
Okay, yeah. Orb set. Realizes Penshoot does get kind of greedy in his pressure, likes committing to jump and air dash a lot instead of playing the spacing game with 2C threat as much as he probably should.
Sleepy from the marble room, says Eleanor. No, this is the Richerous couch or wherever you were sleeping.
I'm still recovering from the marble room because I didn't sleep that much at Richerous's place either because I was on his couch and not in one of his actual rooms, so I'll fall asleep at 5 or 6 a.m., but everyone else will have probably fallen asleep like 2 to 3 hours before me. So I'll kind of just get woken up against my will when everyone else is awake and doing shit in the living room next to my sleeping corpse.
Oh, interesting ad still. There we go, using the air dodge to turn around. And there we go, getting the 3C anti-air, very nice.
Good anti-jump 3C. But yeah, like, I'll get woken up by, like, Drakengard music or them playing epic rap battles of history. And I'll be, like, cycling between being unsure if this is, like, a dream or if this is, like, something actually happening in the room. So I wonder, like, did I just dream someone claiming Hitler won that, or did someone actually say that?
You're like fading in and out of consciousness and taking in some bits.
Yeah, and was it Darth Vader versus Hitler episode 1 or 2? Because there's 2 of them.
Oh, the epic rap battles of history, yeah.
Yeah, they were watching epic rap battles of history, and someone was claiming that Hitler had the better bars than Darth Vader. I can't agree or disagree, I'd have to re-listen to it myself.
Ellie says 600 MS is playable if you don't care about broken shit like combos. Sure.
Bro, combos or reactions, no spamming footsies in that connection. Okay, we're gonna go for the fuzzy. We just get fucking hit. Penshoot giving his opponent a taste of his own medicine by being like, yeah, you're gonna go for the fuzzy a million times and never fucking confirm it or make it actually work ever.
Oh, Penshoot getting the counter hit, lots of meter to spend as well. I don't think this character routes with meter very often though. Not OTGing, messing it up. Unlucky.
Rising shield, okay. I really not wanting to block.
Blocking's for nerds, Penshoot putting around on the board at least. I think Penshoot's been struggling in neutral a bit. Yeah, there we go, swinging into the air fireball. There we go, Knight getting the tech chase as well. I think I'm getting the impression that Penshoot's not super comfortable in this matchup. Just not familiar with it. There we go, attacking the fireball. Yeah, I think he's trying to play at ranges that are not safe against Cialco.
Didn't get EX shield, probably wasn't sure what to do after that.
There we go, set point for Knight.
Point.
And that air fireball run under trying to catch the landing, but pressing a bit too soon and swinging the wrong way, unlucky. There we go.
The mix up there, but gets to keep the pressure. Wonder what Knight was trying to mash there. Okay.
Nice conversion.
Thank you.
There we go, going for the empty low.
Block that. And misses the jump B, creating too big of a gap.
Ooh, Penshoot finding hit, but no hit confirm. Unlucky. Not multi-hit move, but no hit confirm. Possibly just nerves getting to him, but Penshoot taking it back, taking Knight off of set point as well. Eyeing it out.
Eleanor, it was the rhythm game boss theme thing. It wasn't the fucking god-awful opening battle music, at least. Playing a lot more defensively. I know Knight generally likes playing for big hits, even if he gets fewer opportunities to get them as a result.
Ooh, Penshoot dropping the combo and Knight teching out and getting the punish. Here we go.
He really wants to either get a flashy knockdown setup or a big combo immediately.
Yeah, lots of meter. There we go. Cactus? No, going for the poison plant instead. Getting the hit as well. Not confirming properly, but still just finding that cancel into JB there and taking it. Penshoot on set point. Really pulling this back.
Once again, don't actually see the fuzzy.
He tries to JB a crouching opponent. Love to see it.
I mash after whiffing his 2B.
It's with a double overhead. Knight blocking it, but kind of panicking there. Gets the tech out and gets the JA rising counter hit as well. Here we go, full confirm, straight into the knockdown. No Oki, but gets the throw. There we go. Trying to keep Panshoot in the corner, but Panshoot immediately jumping out. Does not want to respect that, if possible. I don't know if he knew that's a fake setup that you can jump out of, or if he was just fuck it, we balling. There we go. Very late hit with the fireball, getting the EX, and another counter hit, but no confirm.
Going for Oki. Delay air dash does get blocked, though that one's plus.
Starling says, Knight, you have to kill this man.
You're mashing this guy with his fucking TK EX shields.
He's
just like, fuck it. If I get my hit, I get my hit, and then I can do my fun try-hard combo that I've posted in clips like 7 times.
This might be JB air-to-air counterplay, actually. If your character has a good out-of-shield option to punish it, it might actually be pretty okay. If you know the Kaku's really gonna fish for JB.
Yeah, if you know in your heart of hearts that's gonna happen. And nothing else.
I don't know how easy it is to chase from, like, the landing from that range if you're already in the air. But there we go, Panshoot winning it 2-1.
Feeling it back.
Yeah, a bit too gambly from Knight there. Panshoot became more comfortable as the set went on. I think he does not know what Siaoko does either. He will proudly announce that he doesn't know what your character does, but Sikaku is broken, so he doesn't have to care.
Yep. I mean, we kind of saw that where he didn't look certain of what to do, but he was able to get just enough hits. And just the hits that he needed to let that Kohaku damage really ride out for him, whereas Knight was able to get good hits here and there, but he wasn't always getting them, and as I've said, Knight really does like playing for the big hits.
Yeah. I apparently missed one stream from last round, so I'll do that now.
Oh
Oops.
shit.
Professional tier.
Lumen! H-say!
We're ready for some H-say?
Let's go. I believe he made a top 16 at Combo Breaker. And now he gets to fight F-Nania. A very F-Nania at that.
Interesting. Yeah, I accidentally missed this apparently. Sorry, I'm slightly tired today. I walked around in the sun this morning for like 4 hours. Webcore.
I did roughly the same. I walked to the fucking train station from Rich Riz's house. It was it was almost 10 kilometers.
Oh wow.
My legs do hurt a little bit from it. It makes me feel out of shape. Like, damn, a measly 10 kilometers wore me out. I gotta get back on the grind set.
Do I put Broman or Victor Chen? That's the question.
I believe Victor Chen is his tag on Melty Games, but I would generally recommend using their the tag they signed up with if they signed up as a specific tag.
Yeah. We get lots of, to be fair, on Challenge, you get lots of people signing up with some bullshit.
Yeah, that's why you gotta put the some bullshit on the fucking overlay. Why else would they be signing up with some bullshit?
To be fair, we've had people sign up with names so horrendously long that it's like pretty much impossible.
I used to do that. The last time I played Skeldum, I signed up as the stupidest and most evil person to ever live.
Yep, we had a really long speedy tag in one of them, and I put it on my overlay, and it like went across the entire top of the screen.
Yeah, that's the best. I love it when that happens, and it doesn't stop me at all. Let's see if Illumin can temper the high-speed F-Nania gameplay.
Here we go. All I've seen from HSA is Alesia. She doesn't enter brackets that much, but she's our European HSA representative. Kind of gambly shield there.
It's a little more representation in NA. There used to be Whisk, but they play C now.
There we go, some Nania mix.
We don't punish, that shit is -3, and this fucking...
This guy...
Just machine guns to a frame 1. Faster than his move even fucking recovers, but we got our jump B hit. Let's gonna be pretty hefty.
Nice meter dump as well. While you're in max mode, might as well.
Shield. H-Moon shield kind of poopy.
There goes for the overhead. Just trying to keep... Ooh, the read on the jump out. There we go, getting the air throw.
Victor Chen going through pressure options a little fast, I was gonna say, but it's fine, but nope, the high APM is getting mashed a bit more now.
There we go, kind of slowly, menacingly walking forwards, looking for a good opening here. Lumen's trying to just keep Victor away.
Here 2B, we just have no fear of anything. We're F-Nania. For once in its fucking life.
Oh, interesting usage of meter from Illumin. That might have been the wrong choice because that's just used up your bunker gauge. But I think was trying to kill there. Barely didn't have enough damage on that combo to do it. There we go. Victor Chen taking the first game.
Yeah, Illumin seems to be trying to control some space with the pillars, the 2 and 4 series, but unfortunately on H6 they're a lot slower and don't have as good of a frame advantage on hit, so they don't confirm as reliably either compared to C. They're also much less active.
Yes, there we go. At least this meter should just be called bunker gauge on H-Moon. True.
True. So true.
It's your the bunker bar that you're spending. Nice, gets a little low. I think Victor tried jumping out there. Interesting shield, expecting the reset, but Illumin kind of delaying it there, debate. There's the bunker bar being used. Victor showing his own bunker bar, the F-Moon bunker.
Yeah, he's starting to realize, okay, half of Illumin's pressure is him, like, rapid-firing moves without any frame traps, right, just to try and get any moment to breathe and keep him in the corner.
Jazz said, I only recently picked up 8, so I'm not abusing it enough. Yeah, it's your bunker bar. The main thing you spend meter on is bunker. Or if your meter's too high, you spend it because you're so rich and you don't want to go into heat by accident. Oh, there we go. Nice, getting the air counter hit. I think Victor pressed a bit too late, expecting an earlier button, but Illumin was in recovery that entire time. There's the command grab right before the pillar hits. Very, very good.
And what's the
another one?
Slightly messes with the pillar timing, giving us a command grab, sealing the burst. Good eye for that.
There we go. Nice, getting the counter hit there. Victor trying to jump out on minus frames. And there we go. Might as well do the post-game EX just to seal the deal. Illumin tying it out 1-1. We've gone from one game that seemed really dominant for Victor to another game that seemed pretty dominant for Illumin. I guess both these characters can just, like, get an Oki situation, make a block forever. Very, very nice air tick throw from Broman. The timing on that can be kind of funky. There goes for the empty throw. Another one.
Yeah, both players look a little helpless against each other's offense. Okay, power throw. Works well. Still able to stay in range of the punish even with the follow-up.
Ooh, just barely out of range for that. We're not getting punished. It's kind of funky to punish that.
Anya's too tall. Spend that for a little more damage. Get out of max earlier so you can regain meter again. And we're dead. Lumen on match point.
Yeah, again, Victor trying to, like, fuzzy jump out of those situations and getting tagged by those lows. I think neither of these players want to be blocking each other, which is understandable. We have the plus frame dispenser and the mix-up monster. There we go, there's the command grab again, but doesn't convert, messing up the 2A timing, unlucky. Missing a bit too late. And Victor Chen getting the anti-air.
First since game 1 from Victor Chen.
Goes for the empty low, but just DPing through.
Right out. And didn't really have much use for meter otherwise. Now we're playing a little more defense, trying to counter scout with these jump Cs. And it works out well.
Both of them just pressing buttons in their general direction. Kind of random raw bunker. Nice spot dodge though. Doesn't get a proper punish, but I think Victor Chen was just baffled by the fact that it didn't hit. There we go.
I think he spawn dodged there because he figured Victor Chen wouldn't go for the third racket, because the third racket is extremely minus, and you pretty much only ever want to do it while at max.
Oh yeah, fair. There we go, double set point for both these players. I think whoever gets the first hit has a pretty good chance of winning by the way these have been going.
Yep.
There we go, playing the zoning game, gets the air counter hit. This is a free conversion hit right here. But messes up the combo and over finds another one. Victor seeing the drop and trying to jump out and getting tagged for it. There we go, Heat might as well dump that meter. But messes up the ender again. Illumin's crumbling under the pressure. Very, very funky charge JC counter hit, but there we go, just finished it off. BC air throw. Illumin take it 2-1 over Broman. Mr. Victor Chen. Very scrambly last round there. Illumin gave Victor every single opportunity to get out, but Victor made the wrong players there. Unlucky.
Has the European player won a single on-stream match when faced against NA so far?
I
don't think so.
I don't think so.
Land of the Free might be us.
To be fair, the European players off-stream are doing good, like Eleanor and shit, whose name has disappeared. Interesting. Delta's doing good as well, beating Finisher. This is bringing back his name after the VV 18.5. 666 point difference. But yeah, next up we have Funny v Salty. See how this goes.
Ooh, F Honey, another heavy hitter, former 3A allowed player, got second at one of the slightly more recent ones.
The PO Collective 2-0'd Ender. That's impressive.
Not bad. I do wonder what characters they've been playing.
That is
like, I really hope the PO Collective makes it to stream, but they do have to make it past Finisher first.
They have a bit of a bracket run here. Who's in the PO Collective then? It's Richarus, Nico,
Richarus, Nico, Gibbons, Aka, Mirage, Necrophon, Monger.
Okay.
Camille.
Someone said if Eleanor picks F-Freeze, Illumin will get to experience the European Eleanor instead of the NA one.
True. Tale of two Eleanors.
Sure.
I don't actually think I've seen Salty and F Honey play before, so I'm pretty curious about this because they've played in a fair amount of the same brackets. They've both been in some 3As and similar, but I'm not sure if they've ever crossed paths, at least not in any bracket that I've seen.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see. I actually just haven't seen Funny play before. At all. So this is the first.
He's a player with some pretty good routing and some pretty good pressure. He still runs into some unfamiliarity issues at points from being on the newer side.
Yeah, I wonder if these two have played before then, because
He's fan favorite among like rising players.
I see. Sending these two off. Best of luck, you two.
For like over a year now, I think. Year and a half, I think, at this point. But still, that's new for me.
It's new by web standards. I'm very new by web standards.
Yeah, you're like a fucking fetus in web years.
Alright, I'm gonna get really good. Just wait. I'm determined. I'm on the grind.
Advanced.
Lots of these
free.
Lots of these like Narnia players in NA. Interestingly.
Yep. Oh wait, he's playing F Narnia.
Oh, interesting.
He's a new project of his. He mains C. Maybe he just believes, or maybe he's like, this is a fucking funny connections bracket, so I'm just gonna have fun with it.
Might be an interesting counterpick just because of F Narnia's speed and some specific tools he has.
Yeah, that might also be it. Oh wait, Salty's also not on his main. He's on just shitty-ass F Kohaku. Okay, they're both just vibing, I guess.
Yep, they might have just agreed to play secondaries. Fuck with that. Very nice anti-air there. I thought that might be character unfamiliarity from Funny, not even knowing he was at risk at that range. There we go, gets the JD counter. No matter the Kohaku. The button always broken. Oh, there we go, unlucky.
Get the right pick and block height, unfortunate.
Ooh, interesting single hit confirm there. Nice, goes for the feint, but there we go. Kind of gambly shield, but gets the side switch as well. Very nice micro walk there. Goes for the command grab, but just a bit too early. Still in
It's not
throw protection.
for just once. Okay, denying probably a fuzzy throw there. Goes really greedy with that air throw, but survives. Doesn't survive whipping this though. Well, doesn't go unscathed rather.
Oh, nice
And
air throw pull out.
big air throw.
There we go. Salty taking the first game there. Immediately going to the switch.
I like that name, Krista. I'm gonna write that down.
This might be the play. Go, oh yeah, we should play secondaries. Lose the first game, then switch characters.
Yeah, like, nah, never mind, this character's fucking gay. Fuck this.
It's the BG's character switch. You love to see it.
Fair.
This happened with GameLituber and Panshoot once in one of the VVs.
Bracket. Yeah, now we've got those nice close 2 and 4 combos. Leave some space in the corner. Left, right is ass to death. Maybe high-low's ass on the way too.
Starling said, I wish he played C Nania versus me. Dive kick is too OP. True. I'd rather fight C than F just because my character doesn't like fast characters. So the slower the Nania, the better.
I don't want to fight either.
True. I mean, in a perfect world, I don't have to fight Nania in bracket. But if I fight one, I want to fight one of the slower Nanias.
I did my time at OTB. I don't want to fight that character ever again.
Aura Blitz. Aura's the most patient Nania player I've ever seen in my life. Oh, nice feint.
Can't really judge F Honey's patience right now, given that he's just kind of winning.
Yeah, just kind of running salty over here.
One match, but not confident enough to confirm. You're gonna die because of it.
We might see just aligning the universe, switching back. Yeah, there we go. Both of them on their mains while it's 1-1.
Yeah, we're done frauding subs. Time to bring out the big guns.
There we go. A kind of funny secondary match, but there we go. Ooh, the chair tracking. Interestingly, catching a funny there. DP's through. Manages to get both of them as well.
Yeah, dude, holy shit. I've not seen that before, where you switch maids halfway through.
That's interesting. Did the hit grab portion of the thing only hit Kaku then?
Yeah, I know there's some weird hit grab interactions where if you hit the assist character, you then lock onto the other. Like, there's been cases of, like, the F-comb unblockable, because that's a hit grab, hitting, like, a Neko and then hitting the main maid. And some other really goofy bullshit. I guess it's that interaction. After Honey on match point.
Yeah, interestingly, not blocking both hits of the overhead, it happens though. There we go, hitting the second maid, very, very good situational awareness. I think the European players have been struggling with that more, just because we don't really have maids players ever since Vinci switched.
And just DP again, fuck it, no fear. Watch your feet.
So the stabs.
There's space in the corner, and we do a slow Dory, and it works. Or maybe that is just the sanest Dory you can do with Nania. In any case, other side. Throw that, or no, just mash it straight up. F-Honey didn't want to be undignified with DP afterwards, instead he was just undignified with not blocking afterwards, but it's fine.
Yeah,
Still
maintaining
maintaining the match in our favor.
The Nana Dory. New mix invented.
The Nandori. That kind of sounds like a food. Oh no, that's tandoori.
Now you're making me hungry. I had a burger while I was out, because I was entertaining the thought of getting a burger.
I begrudgingly got Burger King after I got off the train, because not much is open right now, and anything else would have taken longer and made me even later to this event. So yeah. I had the extra long chili cheese, and they have chicken tenders at the Burger King's here right now, and they're actually surprisingly good.
Interestingly,
good diner chicken tenders. They're very crunchy.
Oh damn! I got some chicken nuggets. I was tempted by the idea of it because I fall for the propaganda. I saw a poster with chicken nuggets on it. I was like, damn. But anyways, interestingly enough, top 4 is 3 EU players. Now I'll let you decide for yourself what this means. Well, not top 4, but winner's side top 6 is 3 EU players. I'll let you
Let's
guys
go.
decide. How's the rest
Blue
of the bracket?
power.
How is the rest of the bracket doing? Robo barely losing to Mac and Cheese. Pretty close match. A very good performance from Robo, though. Robo is a beginner bracket graduate, so a relatively new player, plays H Ryogi. Broken champ because she's H-Moon, but other than that, she has some problems. Yeah, we get to see Victor Chen versus the Piwo Collective.
Let's go, Piwo Collective. I want to see them on stream. Make it to on stream at least once.
If they can knock out Finisher at 9th place, that'll be interesting.
That would be
Game
very
Super
impressive.
versus Starling, a classic matchup from VV. We see this all the time.
They are fighting early though.
I dodged, yeah, having a rough time, I think. But anyways, just waiting for these two. Another interesting EU matchup here. We have Ellie versus Panshoot. Not in that order.
They're playing again. Been on a little bit more of a grind recently. I don't think the only time I've seen these two play was in casuals that outplayed earlier this year.
Oh.
Where I think it was a 10-9 Panshoot favor, but Ellie was playing F-Mech.
Oh, okay.
I
Real
wonder
character.
Today.
Oh, I think
It's F-Mech. She wants the run back.
Yeah.
She's spiteful like me and remembers every single fucking agitating little set result.
I might have sent
She's
them
like,
off too early.
Damage myself.
Yeah, I try and not remember. I just play the game to play the game.
I remember everything.
Best I not hang on results too much. That's the best way to live, especially when I'm a TO and I hardly get to enter anything. Oh, it didn't sync? I thought it did. Alright.
And a gun, but that's pretty risky against Kohaku 2C.
Ah, there we go, caught up. It was just a Kohaku combo.
We just missed a Koha combo. No big deal.
There we go, going for the air friender. Running some of the stagger pressure with that plus and block low. Gets the air to air, but just a bit too far for the JB confirm. Nice, gets the air to air. This might also be matchup unfamiliarity for Panshoot, because I don't think there's any other F-Mech players in the region to be super scared of.
I believe he mostly just reward slopped when these two played last time.
Yeah, I mean, Panshoot's famous for saying, well, I play Kohaku, so I don't need to know what your character does.
Yeah, he is a big reward slop fan.
Yeah.
But so far, the reward slop doesn't seem to be turning out that well so far. Ellie's slowly killing him via 1,000 cuts. And we're gonna need 1,000 more after that heat.
Ooh, nice, checking the run up with the JB. And there's the air throw. Kind of gambly way to end it, but I think Ellie was positive Panshoot wouldn't press there.
Yeah, Panshoot's been telegraphing his air movement a fair amount, just in all the sets we've seen so far tonight, so...
Not enough meter to 236C ender. There we go, getting the JB. Ellie has burst, and yeah, using it there. It's kind of meaty as well, so it's more advantaged. Oh. Ooh, very, very nice air chase from Ellie. Switching directions with the double jump.
Putting himself really high in the air and looking a little unsure of how to actually protect himself that well. So I've got some kind of like uncertain movements, or yeah, these kind of big startup high in the sky buttons.
These two are like dancing around each other. Ooh, tries to do one of Ellie's air throw callouts, but just a bit too soon. I think she's still in air recover. Well, she's still in air throw protection. I had like shimmy some stuff there. There we go, baiting the kind of gambly heat activation there. I think Panshoot just wanted to any kind of positional advantage. There we go.
So. I really need to put the game on this monitor so I face the mic and look at the game at the same time.
There we go, nice, the backdashes. I think the character unfamiliarity is showing Panshoot is kind of gambling in positions he probably doesn't have to. This character, when she's slightly spaced out, doesn't really have any super threatening mix-up options.
Yeah, he's starting to fiend a lot more aggressively with 5C and 2C.
Like, the safer thing to do there would be to jump or backdash, because she can't really chase them super effectively, especially without dumping meter. Yeah, there we go.
It seems like Ellie's mostly prioritizing rather safe pressure, like the meaty 5C, which is plus 1 billion, and then just like maybe one brain trap into another 5C.
Yeah, I think
just put out.
I think Panshoot's fought
really comfortable and neutral with the way Panshoot's kind of been putting himself in vulnerable airspaces a lot.
Yeah, he's being super respectful now. I think Panshoot's been fighting too many top tiers. He's expecting this character to have threatening, like, spaced mix or whatever.
He's like, this is a set play zoner. Ah, fuck, I'm fighting Narrow again. But what do I do?
But her set play, she puts down the barbecue and it doesn't really do anything because you're already out of the way by the time it goes off. So there we go, the
she does look like an F-Moon Air Dash Fuzzy and can play Strike Throw off of it, but I know Ellie doesn't have too much sauce. Oh, she expects the Fuzzy. Is Panshoot finally gonna confirm off this fucking setup? No.
This is EU to EU connection as well. There's no like cross-region bracket complaining that can go on here. You can't blame the router on that one. I'm sorry, Panshoot. Is Panshoot a person who plays with commentary on? I think he might be. Which makes this really funny. There we go, finishing the combo. Has max mode as well.
And
Poison plant
fuzzy? Fuzzy, but no one wants to get hit by the actual fuzzy part.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, yeah, we all know what it is, bitch. We don't care. We don't fear shit.
Dropping the F and Starling says that's something Panshoot would do, play with commentary on? Yeah. I know there's some people who do, and some people have said, yeah, you said something on commentary and it actually made me win. Which is quite funny. Mainly in the beginner bracket that happens. Well, I'll point something out about a character and then they'll actually start using it. And there's a few times where I've wished it happened. Look at that damage as well. Just needs one more hit here. Has some meter to dump as well. There's the cactus. Going for the faint overhead. There's the actual overhead, but Ellie blocking it very effectively. Probably could kill it with good routing, but there we go. Panshoot riskily attacking for no reason. Yeah. Could have teched away. This character probably could have chased it, but it would have been a bigger commitment. I wouldn't have teched, but interesting
not when you're a hit from death and your opponent's on match point.
Yeah, a bit of an interesting gamble.
Holding this character's knockdowns isn't the end of the world.
Yeah, it happens. Oh well. Anyways, on the other side of winners semifinals, we have F Honey versus Delta. Gonna be an interesting one.
I'm actually really excited to see this one. This is a bit of a classic matchup in NA due to like Alps and J-Bell and a bunch of others. MBAACC players generally don't like this matchup just due to the way Nanya can really control the pace at mid-range due to having both better reach and really good movement to engage and disengage from shortish range, where Miyako still has to commit a lot harder to interact with him.
Yeah, Miyako has the benefit of being the best character in the game. So
yeah, true. And then Nanya does control airspace pretty well too, between having a high 5A, slashes, which are very big active hitboxes, and also one of the best anti-air DPs in the game that can also just give you a knockdown. But on the flip side, he does take a lot of damage, and Miyako does a lot of damage.
It happens.
So if you muscle your way in with the right calls, you can have him make things spiral out. And we've seen Delta do that before. He did upset 2K at Outplayed earlier this year. Who was one of the favorites to make top 3. He took my advice to heart of, if you don't know what's going on against Nanya, you want to take a breath and think to yourself, okay, I'm getting conditioned. I should go against what my impulse is and actively try making the wrong decision. And it will be the right decision, because it will not be the decision that Nanya conditioned out of me. And that caused Delta to mash on Wake Up at the exact right times, and it made him win.
Delta's pretty good on defense, I think. He plays with what his character has. I see lots of Miyakos who will take any excuse to do like the rising kick, EX rising kick for no reason on defense.
It gives you a combo, I guess, and it is invul.
True, it can catch people jumping if they're blind. Yeah, it could be somewhat threatening, I guess. But I think Delta's one of the better Miyako players on defense that I've seen.
I would agree.
We will see how this goes then. I'm sending these two off. Best of luck, you two. Fighting to see who gets into winners finals. Delta representing the best character in the game, and then Honey on his poor low tier Sinania. Not Smart says, well, how do I know that my opponent isn't legally blind? Who knows? There's that blind Street Fighter player. Ooh, interesting, baiting the DP with the 2-2-A.
That is something mindful of. Miyako, despite her short range, is actually pretty good at baiting DP. Because while she's not that far away, she has good options that don't extend much of a hurt box into DP's range. And she is still short, which can often make the following hits a DP whiff if the first one also does.
Ooh, there we go. Kind of mashing that.
DP input after whiffing that somehow. But now we've got her hit. We're gonna run into Oki. Just facing the corner. Delta knows that shit though, or maybe just saw it with how early it was. Raise the air hit. Slight conversion issues so far, but still cutting him down, blood for blood.
Yeah, both of them trading dominant rounds there, back and forth, taking it to round 3. This is the chained versus unchained match of the day.
I was like, wait, what is F Honey's sponsor? I was reading it like chunned. And then I said that I was like, unchunned? Oh, chained and unchained. I kind of like mine more, chunned.
Chunned. Who's the chunned and who's the unchunned? Oh my god, Funny dropping the winning hit there. It might have been on a rollback, who knows? It's Delta's second chance at life, I suppose.
Delta,
oh my god!
Die! Because you didn't IH! Please! It's just 6-2. Jump 6-2-3 IH, jump 6-2-3 again into EXender.
Series of errors there, doesn't spend his meter to get his health back, and then runs into the fucking hold shield. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, he could have also just played one if he just did fucking 2B.
This character has a combo throw. If you see someone shielding, you have a good option.
You can combo throw, or you can just press a B normal, which is different from the shield stance, which gives you a counter hit.
Oh yeah, baiting thing.
You can actually link another B normal in for like an extra damaging ground string.
Yeah, Delta's my favorite player. I'm biased, but also he does fumble on occasion. Well, there we go. Nice baiting the DP with the space normal, and there we go. He's determined not to let F Honey win this. He's got a team to represent.
Block under.
Ellie says, don't forget Delta is 5 years old, so he's doing pretty good still, yep.
Yeah, he's doing pretty alright.
He's slobbering all over the controller right now, playing the best character in the game. There we go, this is unburstable as well. Probably can't end it here, but this is a last hit situation. F1's running out of max mode. Immediate jump out though, not letting the 2TC hit.
Oh, doesn't do it fast enough, that is unfortunate. Could have also done 5A, because that was EX shield.
Yeah, bit of a risky option out of shield. When I was fighting Aura Blitz, he was telling me that that he usually teleports out of shield, which is an interesting, even more interesting choice than DP, because it can be kind of risky in lots of situations.
One and tries DPing again. Delta confidently stepping back.
Yeah, DP might not be the play in this matchup. There we go, the immediate run-up throw.
Yeah, Delta is feeling himself.
Delta when Rune walks in, this is salty. Yeah, Delta Rune's here.
6A. Might want to be using more of that and similar moves, just defend your own space. But Delta's just not giving him any space to defend so far. He's a space invader.
There's Maximo to spend as well, but there we go, the immediate DPEX cancel, just bursting out and tech chasing the tech out of corner. F Honey kind of gambling there just to get the positional advantage, but didn't work out.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get anything he can to put his foot back in the door.
Yeah, Delta dropping the combo on neutral jump instead of forward, but there we go, this is the winning hit, and there we go. Delta winning it for Unchained, making himself giving himself a pretty happy winner's finals position. He gets to sit there for a bit. Well done, Delta. Let's go Unshunned.
Oh wait, right, he's unshunned, my bad.
He's unshunned, and then F-Honey's chunned. And Unchud will always win over Chud. Thank you, Krista. Vinci says, well, this was a set, yep. We
This
saw...
makes the second, like, notable player, NA player that Delta has killed murderously.
Yeah, it's good because he lost to Finisher in the 18.5 joke bracket.
At
Interesting run.
he actually there was an NA player, a decent one that came over because he also was good at BlazBlue and Grand Blue, a Monarch, and he beat Monarch in like the pool semifinal 2-0.
Oh, unfortunately, Finisher knocked out the Piwo Collective.
No,
Ninth
but
place.
also knocking.
Interesting stuff happening. We're still waiting on Knight versus Starling down here.
At least that saves you having to figure out which fucking character to put up for them on the top 8.
Oh yeah, true. Wait, hold on. That actually does say that does. I make them all by hand.
Yeah, so they didn't have to make some fucking body horror amalgamation of like half of CSS.
Yeah. Starling says, "God, I hate Aoko," and Fincher says, "First time." Can all the people in the Discord with a moon as their icon please select their fucking character? Hold on.
They play every character of that.
They play the entire moon. I mean, you've seen me block before. You know that I play Crescent Moon. I don't play the character.
You say that like the other two moons block it all either.
True, H-Moon famously doesn't block, and then F-Moon,
like
you get Alex people who just hold shield.
You can meme on for not blocking. Like, regions, everyone's been like, haha lol, Europe and blocking, haha lol, NA and blocking, haha lol, JP and blocking.
What secondary characters do you play? Well, pick a main.
Moon and blocking, so on and so forth.
Pick a main and it will set the icon. Yeah, it says that that's the one it will display, no? Scroll up. It's okay. Just scroll up. The server works even though we're no longer fucking Homu funded. We have the server icons back thanks to some generous boosters. Here we go.
Thank you, boosters.
Thank you, people who give me money. Thank you, people who put money into the Discord. I do appreciate that. Remember, be as mean and inconsiderate as possible to your rich TOs, because they're members of the bourgeoisie.
True, true.
They make millions.
I wouldn't say they're bourgeois specifically, because they don't, like, own the means of production.
I mean, we own the means of
for streaming. It might be more like a Lumpen thing, honestly.
Maybe. Thank you, Vox, for the 6-7 bits. Vox has given me 6-7 bits actually 3 times today, and I didn't see it in chat because my brain is firing up. But thank you for the 6-7. Thank you for the 6-7, and thank you for the 6-7. Rich TOs.
Yeah, thank you for funding your beloved Lumpen streamers.
Yep, thank you. I will spend this on more streaming equipment. I bought a capture card for offlines, which means at the next Battle for the Way bracket, my local, we're gonna have exhibitions and pool streams. It's gonna be fun.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I tested all the stuff this morning, and it seems to work perfectly fine and have audio and be in decent quality.
I like it when things are not dog shit.
Yeah, I was thinking, okay, after the OTB offline stream setup shenanigans, I'm just gonna buy a capture card and just do it myself. I went full Thanos, fine, I'll do it myself. I bought a pretty nice capture card. I'm actually very happy with the quality on it.
Fuck yeah.
Anyways, I'll send these two off. But thank you so much for the support. That's where your money is going. I'll see if I can get the VV laptop fleet as well, and then like raid whatever the fuck is in Austria.
I will appreciate that. I will do what I can to set something up at my local. I'll be like, hey guys, remember me? I showed up here once.
Yeah, but it'd be nice if I had a fleet of known good computers, so that people don't have to deal with like someone's laptop being shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the game plan.
Okay, trying to mid-pressure shield. Might have been trying to call out 5BB, but nope, 2C beats fuzzy shield out of that. The finisher classic does ID into jump 236C every time, just to brute force through shield counter. Nice rising jump base. Please don't tech in. Oh wait, no, finisher net saved him, we're good. Omitting some buttons from his B&B. Not doing as much ABC 1, 2, 3, Spartan, Sharp 5K. That's more like A, C, 2, 3, Spartan, Sharp, 4K.
Oh, yeah, just gamble straight into command grab afterwards. Nice.
Unfortunate.
Big hug, true. If Vox says it's going somewhere, I'm just throwing... Throw as much as you'd like. Smiley face. We got some nice made stagger pressure, but Finisher kind of a lot more familiar with this than some of the European players today. Oh, unfortunate trade, being salty favored. Here's some more made stagger pressure. Getting tagged by the Hisui, by the Kohaku made full. And struggling to tell where made spot.
F-made players don't really like this matchup, partially just due to the health and damage difference. And also, while F-mate's pressure is still good, there are some pressure wounds Koma gets in this matchup too. Like, actually his command grab outspaces the 2A of both F Hisui and F Kohaku. So if you space your tick throws right, you can't actually mash 2A on Koma's command grab.
Oh, that's really scary, actually. Well, there we go, finding a nice opportunity to get through Molotovs.
That was a bit greedy of a charge. Extremely so, in fact. Trying to low shield, hoping for a 2C or dash 5A, but no. There's our shield.
Trying to chase with the chair assist.
Into the other even, but it doesn't matter. Finisher's always right to make the next movement.
Yeah, reversal button counter hit. Pretty scary. There we go, Finisher 1 on the board. That's the falling JB. I don't play the spacing game, Finisher hitting the secondary mate on his way down. He's played these games before. He's already doing the next movement before the last one finishes.
It's like the same game he always is, and it's working again.
Yeah, he's doing a movement like before the last one finishes because he's used to playing on like 7 delay. There we go. Nice, gets the knockdown.
Okay, just immediately punishing the maid swap. For a second I thought that was the wrong maid even. Don't tech there.
Pressing on minus frames and baiting the burst. Interesting stuff from
Miss spaces, jump to 3C.
The burst out. Finisher trying to do something on wake up there, getting tagged for it.
Blocking. Yeah, this character isn't the most amazing chasing back down without assists. Another mid-pressure shield. This won't kill though.
There we go, baiting the heat.
Confirm, please.
Kohaku getting blasted.
Protect me, sister.
There we go, some nice screen control from the...
Good, like the fucking melting flesh scene in melting flesh nuke scene in Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
True.
Eating the entire feet. No 5A for you. That does not hit high enough to be an anti-air.
Protected by the chair, trying to catch this landing. Nice maid switch, just dodging the dive kick. And there's the chair assist, saving your ass. Gets the OTG pickup with the cactus.
Oh wait,
Right?
I'm looking at the wrong fucking stream. My bad. I was looking at the Twitch stream. No wonder my fucking commentary was out of sync. That's
Yeah, that happens a lot. There we go. The assist once again, saving your ass. Salty tying it out 1-1. I think Finisher was struggling to recognize when he couldn't press because there was an assist coming out towards the end there. Picking the wrong points to mash. That's the IDGC, but there we go, once again, the assist! Salty might have found the counterplay to finish his playstyle. Just cover yourself with assist, and Finisher jumping at you isn't going to do him any good if he's not ready for it.
just commit the insurance fraud.
Ooh.
Yeah, that might be a good idea, because direct interaction is a little hard in this matchup, too. Because neither of these mates have the best jump-ins, which makes them kind of vulnerable to Koma's dash under game, too. Finish on match point, though.
There we go, switching to the Kohaku lead. Trying to use that chair assist just to cover as much space as possible, but Finisher managing to weave around it, just out of its range. There's the command grab Oki. Pushes across the blow.
Pushing Salt to the corner with that pressure, but nope, we get a hit, so we're very much in the corner. Good jump, though. Realizes you can press early to punish command grab, don't have to hit at a height where it'll hit crouching. Small leaf thanks to IH, it's needle time. Yeah, don't interact and kill him for that. That was a really slow assist, that could have been outright punished, I think, but Finish was too focused on the heat. Yeah, you gotta back off due to the Molotov wall. But we still find our ID in. Nothing will park from its air game and we're dead.
And there we go, yeah, last interaction for Finisher, managing to chase that jump out of corner from Salty. Knocking Salty out of the tournament at 7th place. A very good run for Salty. Managing to beat Mag and Cheese, managing to make it all the way to top 8. Very well done, but Finisher just kind of clutching it out with pure brute aggression. Ping and aggression is what they say. Got some GGs in chat, that's good. We don't GGs in EU, we just BGs. But anyways, on the other side of the losers bracket, we have Idoge versus Knight. This is going to be an interesting matchup, I think.
Finally, I get to actually see Idoge play. This guy's been a bit of a mystery to me.
Another Maids player, I think. C-Maids this time.
That's who he is! Okay.
Which is, for the record, a Vinci character.
Yep, a Vinci-approved member of the cast.
Yep, this is a Vinci character. That's soured everyone's opinions on C-Maids almost immediately. Win into BG's true combo, says Ellie, yep. Vinci and Schwolf character, yeah. Well, half the cast is a Schwolf character, let's be real.
Mine isn't a Vinci or Schwolf character. Prove that my character is good and not evil.
Yep.
Never seen an evil player play my character.
Salty posting a like Neko arc Knack gif, you'll have to see it. Alright, these two are on character select. My voice is going once again. This was happening the other day, I don't know why. My voice keeps like slowly disappearing as these go on. Maybe I'm getting too old to commentate.
That is the TO life. Eventually you just start forgetting how to fucking talk.
Yep.
And the recovery takes longer each time. Like, after yelling about everything at an OTB, I just sound like a fucking joker.
I know, you sounded very, like, ill the following couple days.
Yep.
But I think it was just your voice being fucked after a long bracket of yelling at people about the stream setup. You made me laugh so hard I started crying as well. Which is very funny.
Don't threaten to slap her, Ellie. She'll collapse into dust and so will your hand on impact.
What? I could not take a slap. I'd die.
Yeah, you're too old.
Yeah, I'm so ancient in my just turned 20 a couple months ago. Well, I guess it's not a couple months ago now. It's like half a year.
Yeah, you're slap free because you're old too.
I'm too old. I'm sorry. Frail Victorian noblewoman, true. There we go. Knight starting off pretty strong. Messing up the Tiger Knee though. You love to see it. Or maybe that was the TK shield.
We are respecting this orb a lot. I think we stood up for 1 frame, and then the overhead hit us crouching again. Oh, we are going for the cool combo, and we drop. Might have been due to cross world. Dodges a little too soon. Oh, that hits the green. That's funny.
That's not funny. That's Knight.
You're right. That is height.
That is Knight. It's true. Ooh, tries to run up throw. Interesting. Stalling in the air with the assist call. Very, very good from iDoge. Managing to weave around that through some jank. There we go, Knight taking the first round.
First blood from Knight. Backing off a lot. Wants to get a bit of Orb Fortress out. Please get hit by my rain. Counter-hittedly, ideally, in the air.
Yeah, here we go. Knight's playing the kind of patient game, just stalling in the air, looking for stray hits. There we go, catching the tech as well. BC, BC, BC air throw with extra steps. There's the overhead confirm with the X orb. Might as well in max mode. Spend all the meter you can. Tries to throw, but still in throw protection. Ooh, really, really nice JB.
Oh, that was a nice use of the det, but didn't confirm afterward. Oh shit, that does confirm without a orb. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Dropping the winning combo as well. iDoge given a second chance at life here. Just trying to catch Knight jumping with some rebeat stuff. Ooh, kind of hard gambling with on Knight, like super jump air dashing out of the corner there, but Knight just playing it more patient, punishing the air throw. Very gambly choice from iDoge, giving Knight the first game.
In, but not ready for the advanced slide. Good use of the assist to poke through the Orb Fortress. That's something you always gotta mind when you're playing the setup characters against the duos.
Ooh, hits the extended hurt box with the JA there. Kind of very funky counter hit. There we go, just running some careful pressure. Nice use of bunker though on multi-hit, like projectiles like that. They can be pretty good. There we go, getting the confirm this time. There's the setup. Goes for the overhead, tries to fuzzy, but hits. It doesn't confirm on hit. Yeah, just backing up, trying to control the screen space. iDoge with the very risky super jump forwards air throw, the hard call out.
Yeah, realizing that I was just not really pressing anything, just going for pure empty movement from there. Might have been afraid of setting an orb due to the threat of the assists.
Here we go, let's
Okay.
characters.
Time, what's the mix? Feint, 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 but we're not biting. Time for the overhead then.
It jerks the broom. There we go, Knight really high in the air, just trying to cover this space. Goes for a kind of risky air throw, but there we go, finds the JC, air dash JC, iDoge not blocking the overhead. 6 seconds on the clock as well, iDoge realistically could have played this stall. Here we go.
Look at the orbs now, doesn't IED in directly, even if we don't have the assist fire side anymore.
And there we go,
Delay air dash. That's how you know we got a bit of delay on our side. That's turning into mix now.
Tries to go for the fuzzy just a bit too far. Unlucky. There we go. Second time's chance, but doesn't confirm of it.
We're really afraid of this orb. Wow. And we don't have much health left either, but now's our chance.
Yeah, nice air stall. iDoge has done that multiple times using the assist call to air stall and stop Knight from catching his landing. Well, there we go. Just hits a bit too high, and that is unfortunate.
It all on the deepest air throw attempt to no avail.
Yeah, unfortunate for iDoge, but congratulations to iDoge for making it all the way to 7th place, another chained representative. And making it into this top 8, very well done. But the power of Siaoko is just too strong. Unlucky stuff. Anyways, on to the next round, losers quarterfinals. Here we go. Next up, we have Panshoot versus Finisher. Connection test matchup.
I remember Panshoot had some words for this matchup earlier today.
Yep, he was complaining about Finisher connection. Oh, he's posted an IP, so he's not immediately connection testing him.
He's preparing, though.
He's typing. We're gonna have the paragraph complaining about connection. If he wins, the connection's fine. If he loses, the connection was bad.
True. I mean, that's just how it is. I've never lost in a good connection, not even offline.
It's true. Yeah, that when I have my own place again, and if people don't mind me being loud at like 1 o'clock in the morning, I am considering doing an NA version of this bracket just for fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be loud alongside you then.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm thinking, you know what? It would actually not take any more time out of my life if I just did them back to back on a Saturday.
Ooh, you are
I'm bold.
getting dangerously close to going down the path that I went down. Tread carefully.
I will tread carefully, Web. Oh, there's a Linux terminal noise. I need to turn those off.
I wonder how bad of an idea it would be to try like one total melty day where you just back-to-back stream a tournament for every region. Like you got C, then JP.
I'd be down. We can alternate hosting and commentating.
South America, then NA,
Web.
Land, Brazil.
Idea. We alternate hosting and commentary, so every other bracket we host and the other person commentates.
Sure. I mean, I imagine we're gonna have to. The other one's still gonna have to commentate because neither of us is gonna be solo commenting very fucking proficiently after like the first fucking bracket.
But at least you get a cooldown from the hosting portion.
Yeah. The real question is how many turns in until we just start talking about totally irrelevant bullshit to keep ourselves awake. Games happen to go on in the background.
I don't know. I'm curious enough about NA as a region that I'd be interested in running events for them potentially. Also, I'm already like fucking staying up ridiculously late on a Saturday. I might as well.
We could invite other people, but then it's not as much of an endurance test, and then it loses half of the novelty.
Yeah, that's
it's not just
that's the charm.
It's about self-torture.
Yeah, that's kind of the charm. I think 2 VVs in a night would be fine. I think like 4 in a weekend would be dire.
4 in one night.
4 in one night would be bad, but I could do it. I think I could do it. I'm young and spry enough.
Back to back. I did that with 3 on one Sunday back in 2022. I believe it was Europe, South America, and LAN, or maybe it was Europe, NA, and LAN. It was one of those combinations.
Yeah, but I think I could do 2 VVs in a night very easily. I think I'd rather do 2 in the same night than 2 on different days. I think I could do that very easily, so I'm considering it. It's just my living arrangements don't allow for it right now because I cannot be loud too late while I'm at my parents' place. But as soon as I move out again, I'm down for it.
Yeah, if you're unemployed, 2 in a night isn't that bad. At least at first.
I mean, it's a Saturday as well, and I'm probably not going to work Sundays.
God, I wish that were me.
Sunday mornings, at least.
Oh, I have to jump C. Already a hit from death. Off of me immediately. Fishing for that jumpy counter hit, but hit the air tech back. That was never going to counter hit. Crossing up the tech. Doesn't matter if you punish or not. Wasn't ready for it.
Ooh, messing up the tech taste.
Getting the other reset because Finisher just keeps teching like a fucking maniac.
You know, we used to have a player in these brackets who tech.
And not rely on visual if you want to punish this guy's text. That's not going to kill unless you don't reduce at all.
You know, we used to have a player in these brackets who would tech all the time.
What? Player singular?
Well, we had someone notorious for it. He's not with us anymore.
Yeah.
He was the greatest senior player of all time. There we go, IDJC counter hit.
I wonder if he's watching this.
Maybe.
Seeing how the scene has improved, occasionally punishing text, smiling up at us.
He's looking out the window like young Kahaku. Oh. The stagger pressure, nice. Just heat activate going straight through it. Finisher getting the dive kick, but not confirming off of it properly. It has max mode to spend potentially.
Kind of a scary ground tech back, but it's fine. Haku pressure time. Watch your feet, but we don't have the meter, and not teching this time. Oh, we press on a second option into the 2-2C. You gotta throw it!
Yeah, and there we go. Pressing buttons, finisher taking the first game. Here comes the connection test.
Finishoid with game 1. I wonder if Paximum Nut...
He's either connection testing or he opened the Mizumi wiki to figure out what this character does. Panshoot might have to learn a matchup against a mid/low tier. Oh, there we go. Tries to tech into jump and finish chasing it with the 5A. There you go, but playing very careful. Finisher pressing his A button a lot. There we go.
What's the IOD?
Everyone knows what Koma does. Yeah, true.
Everyone thinks they know what Koma does, and then they just keep getting hit, like, getting caught off guard by him doing the most basic shit, like, oh, what do you mean I can't just hold up on wake up if I don't want to get grabbed, and he does 5k for what the fuck? What do you mean I can't press into fucking air tech back over and over like a maniac because he has an air reversal? Even though everyone's talked about it fucking ad nauseum. This is like the most basic $2 cheeseburger character in the game. And people still just constantly, just perpetually stack moments of familiarity against him, and I don't know how.
Oh. The immediate escape. There we go. Finisher taking it 2-0 over Panshoot.
That's about what I expected.
Yo man, I want you to know, says Panshoot. He's typing. I dropped a combo on purpose to make you tech.
Oh, we could tell.
Yeah. No cool out there, interestingly. But the roll mech made it unreactable.
True. I mean, I could tell. Again.
Yep. This is a good freeze frame. Yep, someone posted a screenshot of it. You'll love to see it.
Do I?
There we go. Congratulations, Panshoot, for making it all the way to 5th place. Very well done. Always a top performer in EU. You love to see it. But anyways, next up we have F Honey versus Knight.
Congratulations, Finisher, on making at least 4th at OTB 2026.
True, true. To be fair, without the online, he might not perform as well.
I think at least during the first half of the stream, he would have done perfectly well.
True. Oh yeah, true. With all the fucking input lag. Busted ass OTB setup.
Now it's time for F Honey versus Knight.
Now that I have the trademarked Rosie VV stream setup for offlines, we'll never have to worry about that again as long as I'm there. Real, proper hardware.
I look forward to playing this game offline without lag for the first time ever.
True, August 16th, Battle by the Way in Guildford, just outside of London.
I will book my flight in the next day or two, probably.
Yep, August 16th, the Sunday.
I'm still desperately holding out hope that there's news regarding Find the Gap, so that I don't,
true.
a flight where I leave, like, a day before that happens.
They'll probably announce it over a month in advance. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be August. They'll probably do it.
Then fuck it, I'll just book my flight tonight.
I'll
last minute like coordination planning after the stream.
Because the entire idea of it going on hiatus is they had one month that was way bigger than expected, and they booked a bigger venue, and they're like, yeah, we had a month that was really big, and then a month that was small, and then another month that was really big, and they're like, if we bill it as like a more major event and do it less often, we can spend more money on it, we can have more people show up and have a bigger event in general. But they've kind of been on hiatus for a while. I think they said 3 months, but it's been since March. It's been a while. I'm hoping it comes back towards the end of the year because it is a big deal for anime events. It's the anime event in London.
Yes, I need more excuses to spend all my money on plane tickets, please.
For the UK specifically, so you can hang out with little old me.
Yes.
Emphasis on old because I'm a boomer.
Yep, to hang out with minuscule aged you.
Sure. They've got 73 ping apparently. Is that caster ping or real person ping?
How much ping was it?
73.
I'm gonna assume that's caster ping.
Yeah,
so
that was I think that was iDoge versus Knight.
I imagine that Knight's probably gonna have similar ping to most of the NA players.
It's like borderline playable, 70 caster. I think 60 and below is definite playable. I think 70, it depends on how stable it is.
I mean, any MS depends on how stable it is.
True.
I think the standard for stability does become higher once you're in 70s.
Yeah. Oh, where is this IP? I actually just can't find it. This one? Oh, it's Knight. Okay. I joined the finisher one. Here we go. Alright. Here we are. Just gotta wait for this to sync and then I'll send these two off.
This is another pretty widely played matchup in NA. We've got a lot of Aokos and a lot of Nanias. I don't know how many of the Aokos F-Honeys fought. I've heard some of them complain about this match a lot, others be whatever. I've heard some select Aoko players complain about the Nanya matchup in Exchange too. Generally, there are certain anti-zoning tools Nanya has to clear orbs or punish their sets like 214B or 236A, but they have some commitment to them.
This is still first to 2, by the way.
Movement, due to being kind of short and tall, and plus your air dash going short can be hard for clearing orbs at times. But it is good for keeping the pressure up on Aoko if she hasn't sent you far, like full screen. And Nani does have some good proxy orb clearance tools like his High 5A and can slide and poke up under them at times with 2B and 5C as well.
Oh, very nice air stall working around F-Honey's anti-air.
Bro? No? Okay.
Knight's really good at kind of playing that stalling zoning game as this character is the main thing you notice. His air movement is kind of on point. Tries to fuzzy jump out of that. Nice spot dodge there, dodging the 2C and getting a full punish for it as well. There's the side switch route. Yeah, just spacing yourself outside DP range, very clean.
F-Honey's been ripping that fucking DP tonight. Doesn't get the combo.
Both of them just swinging buttons at each other.
This is pretty hard to come back from now. Yeah, you can just kind of chill, and even if he heats, that's not going to be life lead. Round 1 to Knight.
Here we go, Knight showing what EU can do. Here we go, goes for the overhead.
Okay, we poke the feet. Nice poke in with 236A, knowing that 214C doesn't actually clip hurt boxes, it only detonates on a collision box. So even if you extend a hurt box into it, if you're just poking into it with a limb, it's fine.
There's the cross-up low, but Knight with the gamble low shield can be pretty good against this character. cross up low. Trying to throw, but Knight with the fuzzy 1 ABCD.
36A, 236A. Aura Blitz in the house.
Ooh, Gambly shield, and then kind of like a Kimono 2C there as he takes through, unlucky.
Kimono, you son of a bitch!
Kimono hates Europe, that's what this is. There we go.
He wants our great region to fail!
FT 1 billion Grand Finals. Well, it's better than the FT1 Grand Finals we had finisher play in VV 18.5.
Okay, Fuzzy DP. Was that fucking Orb startup? Fucking freak, if so.
Oh, stance 3 times, jerking it. There we go, nice routing into the EX stabs.
One more guess, we don't have meter. One more.
Throw it. Goes for throw as well, oh my god.
Throw, okay, that worked, I guess. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
That's seaman privilege right there, that hold shield, but the 2C going through, unlucky.
Our tech punish.
Fine. Game 1. Knight switching off.
Knight.
Yeah.
I've not seen the Knight C-Arc in a hot minute. I remember fighting his C-Arc back in 2023, and I don't think I've seen it since.
Knight will always max hold shield. I did that against Panshoot at OTB for fun. Oh, there we go. Swinging into the stabs. Really unlucky there.
Unfortunate drop. Just immediately mashing on wake up. Who cares?
Ancient C-Arc gameplay, true. Oh, there we go. The fake out until low. Trying to screen control with that JC active hitbox, but F-Honey was not falling for it. Just playing it patient. There he gets the 5 anti.
Until the SJ9's in, and then presses button super early against Ark's high-ass 5A. Now in the corner. Never mind. This guy's not a safe jump perception. It's the mix. Ostra left-right, which is a little scary against Ark, but it's fine.
And there we go, chasing that backdash with the 2C. F-Honey's on set point already. This is... Knight really has to lock in here, because otherwise they're being knocked out of the bracket. Nice stand shield. Again, gambling on that shield, but I'm not sure it is too comfortable with the hold shield options on this character. Didn't immediately come to mind.
Safe jump, we just got hit crouching. Maybe he was thinking maybe I should buffer 2-2. Oh wait, fuck, that's a safe jump, and he just got hit holding 2.
True.
And it happens again, this is death. Oh wait, no, grab up the meter. Essential burst, but he keeps trying to do this weird air hover in relation to burst, which doesn't chase attack or really do anything.
There's the Nania Classic. F-Honey knocking Knight out of the tournament at 5th place in a pretty dominant 2-0. At the start, it looked like Knight had the favor, but I think F-Honey got a lot more comfortable against Ciarco. And then Knight's C-Arc was possibly just a bit too rusty there. Hold shield options didn't immediately come to mind, kind of struggling to like screen control at the end there. A nice try from Knight, and congratulations on making it so far into the bracket. But here we go. This is an interesting lineup for top 4, by the way. Loser's side, we have two North Americans. Let's just say that before Finisher yells at me.
Yeah, the losers are American. Land
the
of the
winners are Europeans. Woo!
Land of the free. And then
Land of the free because it's free wins.
Yeah. Then in winner's side, we've got our disciplined, strong, intelligent, attractive European players.
Yeah, we have
and play footsies.
It's true, it's true. But anyways, let's start it off with the last first to 2 of the tournament. We have Finisher versus F-Honey.
Who will be the last American standing?
True. See how this goes. Canadian, yep. I know I said North American so that I didn't get yelled at by Finisher. In the Vermillion Versus 18.5 bracket, top 8, we put everyone who wasn't European as American and everyone who was as Polish.
Those are the only 2 countries for this game. In America.
It's true, that and Finland, I must say, Finland. Can we get some exclamation mark Finland in chat? There's so much joy in the world.
H-Lens, Zero, bitches ain't shit.
Marathan says, I love Archetype Earth Archrid and Red Archrid and Neca Arc Chaos. That makes me happy for you.
That's nice,
Godspeed.
but not the Mecha arc, I understand.
Godspeed. Yep, Transpoland plus Eagle bracket, says Eleanor in Discord chat.
True?
True indeed. Here we go. Oh, hovering over the Wara. Is Finisher actually entertaining the thought of playing Wara? Or is this like a shout out that people do where they hover over someone's character?
What color was he hovering? If he...
None, he didn't select.
Oh, then I don't know. There's a lot of ones he could shout out. Maybe it was Skeleton? Like,
Maybe.
Seacomb, Sibling, shouting out on a different character instead of doing a color shout out. Maybe. I don't know.
Alright, here we are. Loser's side of top 4. These two fighting to see who has to take on the strongest of the Europeans. America's strongest soldiers versus Europe's strongest soldiers.
Strongest Americans versus weakest Europeans.
True. That would be true if we had Vinci, because Vinci lost to Homu.
True. Weakest Europeans and even weaker Europeans.
Yeah, I'm glad Delta got his 2-0 finisher because he did lose to him last time they played.
Yeah, it's almost sad we didn't stream that.
Finisher's asking if we can do winners finals first. Because his mom needs help moving something.
Okay.
Okay. We'll do winner's side then. Interesting getting to character select and then that happening. Alright, let's do Ellie versus Delta.
Let's go.
I forgot to actually tag Delta properly. Damn, GG's, says SF Honey, close one. They got close to having to play Melty Blood. You love to see it. Battler Aura. Anyways, I guess we're on to... This is winner's side top 3. Ellie with the 8008 IP port.
The boob port.
The boob port.
I do wonder who Ellie's gonna pick. Is she just riding at the FMEC this whole tournament?
She said she wanted to win a VV on FMEC because she's won 1 on F. She's won 2 on F-Freeze, I think, and she's won 1 on F-Ryogi. I think she wants to win 1 on every one of her mains.
That is fair. I look forward to the C-Coma run one of these days.
One day. If you count VV 18.5, we've technically had a C-Coma win one of these, but I don't. Is Archetype Earth okay? I'm still learning. Every version of Archetype Earth is really good. Let's see, so you won't have to worry too much about character strength.
Yeah, that character, if you ever see mentions of a Hime character in discussions, that is Archetype Earth. You probably don't need that getting pointed out for you. I'm probably the only person in history that needed that pointed out to me when I was starting. But just in case, if you're wondering who this Hime character is that everyone says is really broken, it is the Archetype Earth. I did not know that these two things were one and the same when I started this game and first started looking at discussions.
Here we are then. We're on to first to 3, I suppose. because we're doing them slightly out of order, but why not?
Yep. Well, this is usually the order most tournaments do it, where they do winners, finals before losers, semis.
I'd like having my first to 3s in order. Also, it makes sense to do top 4, then top 3 in my brain.
It does make sense, and it probably prevents people from being stupid in loser semis. Because I've had 2 instances now where someone will 2-0 their opponent in loser semis, but then they'll keep playing and then get reverse 3-0'd afterward.
Yeah.
And make the bracket last like an hour longer and make me unsure of who to move forward.
Yeah. I in my brain, top 4, then top 3, then grands makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's also just because we only have top 3 as first to 3. I usually do it in that order. There you go, they're kind of scrambling here, both of them struggling to hit each other. Messing up the confirm just because Miyako's too small and Delta was too high.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, interestingly shielding the Oki there.
Good awareness of that still being off screen and what its timing was. Good EX gods, we're trying to get out, but no counter hit fish for you. Early on, an increasing likelihood, but this still won't kill because this character doesn't have the greatest damage output off of the vast majority of hits. Fair enough tech if you're about to die.
I think she's just stalling.
We can just kind of play zoning and fuck off mode at this point.
There we go, Rising J catching that jump in. Ellie taking the first round pretty dominantly. Delta got a little bit of an opening, but Ellie is so on point with the X guarding, like Miyako pressure. Ellie, of course, has her own pocket Miyako. Makes sense because all the Miyakos are the best characters in the game.
True.
She has a C Miyako for when she really needs to win. Busted character.
Not much you can do about the arc drive if it's coming from that side. If the arc drive comes from the opposite side of the screen, you sometimes can actually throw mech out of it.
Well, there we go though, Delta. Certainly not out yet. I think Delta definitely has the damage advantage here. F Miyako's damage reward can be pretty insane, especially over like air counter hits.
Especially against mech health defense too. This character kinda crumbles when the offense is put on her. Nice back off and the early jump.
Delta's always on point with avoiding summons. It's a thing I think he's really specifically good at. Well, kind of gambly there, possibly misinput trying to DP on wake up, but it crossed up. So interesting, very, very good 5A and then jump out to dodge the Oki. Good situational awareness of what Ellie was trying to do to make him respect it.
Good awareness of like where insurance doesn't actually insure. Camping this, really trying to sit on that lively Delta, needs to make his way in, though really one good Miyako hit will work. But we're not going to get it. Ellie with game 1.
Pretty clean. Bring it pretty close. I'm very impressed with how Delta was navigating the matchup. Of course, I think Miyako wins this, but it is a matchup that people often are uncomfortable in because they're too scared of the Oki or they don't understand the way her pressure works. There we go, nice getting the counter hit. As the bento setup swings JA both ways, left and right. Managing to catch Delta's run in there.
Yeah, I like the just short move forwards in 2A from Ellie, not going all the way into where Delta currently is. Just abusing how much Delta actually has to commit to moving inward to make his buttons reach.
Ooh, gets the JC as well, barely dodging the Oki there. Here we go, keeping the plus frames on. Goes for the throw, but Ellie's ready with it with the fuzzy jump.
He's been very consistent at getting out so far. Delta's not been able to maintain pressure like much at all between getting EX guarded out and never really managing to get a throw off either.
I think the EX guard scared him a bit. I think he's trying to go for his mix really early, and Ellie's just switched from EX guarding everything to just like delay jumping. I think she's noticed that he's going for mix straight away. There we go. Straight into throw. There's the knockdown.
X. And just smashes to him. Might have expected the arc drive threat to pay off, but nope. That's why you got the arc drive threat. It does 1 billion damage and is invul. And even if you shield it, you're like guaranteed getting thrown.
That space control. There we go. Getting the Rising J air to her. Does the setup as well, trying to keep Delta in that corner, but Delta managing to make his way out. Not confirming off the counter hit, it was kind of at a weird position. Oh, they're chasing that jump out. I think Delta has to tighten up his pressure a bit. Just really try and catch that jump out.
Good reactions from Ellie, and getting out again.
Yeah, she's been like reaction jumping and delay jumping pretty consistently out of his stuff. I think Delta really needs to mix up his timings. Just tighten up his stagger pressure a bit, try and catch that jump, mix in a few more lows if possible. Oh, there we go, very strange back hit. But Delta managing to clutch that out with 7 seconds on the clock.
He really does not want to be down 2-0. It's like always one of the highest pressure parts in an FT3, just like who even wins the FT2 can mean so much.
Yeah, you get to play so much more comfortably if you're up in points in a first to 3. Because you know you have the insurance of knowing they have to win 2 in a row. Even though it's not like a solid actual advantage, there's mental advantage there, knowing that you can play safe when they have to force situations because they're behind.
And tries to finally go for the throw, but now Ellie's just like, yeah, I know what you want.
You also get to play riskier, I guess, if you're ahead. Because you have space. Well, they have to play safe. There's the beam, Oki. You love to see it.
Oki, but no.
Empty low and Delta finding the mash out with the 2C. Really, really good.
Another good awareness of when these screen control options hit. Between denying kind of loose 3 dashes, denying empty jumps, and knowing when to shield at points too.
Delta just really not letting Ellie get any room there. Immediately like double jumping to get around the tech. Just to correct sides after she techs as well, using that double jump. There we go, straight into the throw. Ellie kind of gambling on the stand shield.
Yeah, she's starting to crack a bit. Delta realizing all of the throw attempts have failed. We gotta make strike throw the wake up mix up now.
Yeah, I think he is tightening up his pressure. I think that's the correct adaptation. Oh, there we go. Nice confirm from Ellie, taking him to the corner. Just keeping that those plus frames looping.
It's plus like 6 or 7. Not a me, but legit. It's plus one of those two.
There we go. Nice DP confirm. I think Delta's adapting really, really well, and it's causing Ellie to crack a bit. I think he's tightened up his pressure visibly, yeah. A lot less run-up throw, a lot less resets. Just keeping his staggers, trying to catch her jump outs. Well, kind of risky 2-2B, but he got away with it. I think Ellie is adapting back here. The plus frames tries to run up sweep, but Ellie just spaced outside of it, counter poking. Very late air dash. There's the early air dash as well, mixing up your timings very well. Trying to bait him into 5A anti-airing. And there we go, catching him after he gets knocked down.
Oh, why you mashing?
I think he thought he'd land first, but they're both full moons. Here we go. Look at this neutral from these two. Very nice, getting the very late hit JC. Full confirm as well, has max mode to spend if he wants to play to get that tiny bit of health back, or just dump meter.
I think I agree with that. I think when you don't have that much health to regain, and this character's damage isn't that high. Yeah, now the life cap is pretty much equal. Still been pretty consistent at blocking these overheads, but doesn't time the air tech throw correctly, gets thrown back for his troubles.
Last chance at life. Delta's playing really, really safe, just tiptoeing back. Here we go, makes an opening, but just chooses to air block rather than actually pressing anything. Yeah, he's very nervous. Lots of air blocking here from Delta, but there's the reversal throw once again. He didn't learn his lesson. Nice try from Delta, but he really didn't learn his lesson. Ellie is not afraid of an air throw. Nice
now
shield.
they're both at 2 points. Who wants the more relaxing game after this one? Who wants it more?
Ellie just keeping her meter. There's the ARC drive.
Stall? Don't ID at me.
Very, very nice. Here we go. Goes for the little shimmy and then keeps the pressure on, just seeing what Eleanor does. Yeah, trying to deny that airspace with those JAs and JBs. Here we go, gets the anchor under.
Ensuring that Delta has a pretty hard time after air throw ender if he's not spending his meter.
Ooh, there we go. Delta really trying to chase her, but the falling JB will do it. Ooh, again! Tries to catch the landing, but it hits really low. Gets the counter hit. Barely not enough to kill. There we go. Delta pressing on wake up. Unlucky, but Ellie 1 point up. Over its first 3, they still got some space to play with. Delta's certainly not out yet. Oh yeah, keeping that pressure on. Nice run up throw from Delta.
Yeah, realizing that the delay buttons in the throw have been a little too easy to read so far, so we're just gonna do either immediate throw on Oki or just rapid fire mash, throw, fuck it, she won't expect it hopefully.
There's the corner steal mix, goes for the same side.
We're gonna look at a perfect here and grab her ass again. These throws have been hitting their mark way more now.
Yeah, Ellie's definitely delay jumping a lot less, reaction jumping a lot less. She's staying in place, and I think that's where Delta wants her. Ooh, there we go. Very, very nice 2A.
He's got to deal that extra mental damage on the way, too.
There we go. Look how respectful Ellie's being compared to earlier. She would have jumped at multiple points if she was staying as she was earlier, but I think she's genuinely scared of this Delta pressure now catching her jump outs.
Maybe she should be jumping with how many times this middle school's put her hand on her, though.
Yeah, look at this. There we go. Going back to the delay jump. Manages to get out of that situation. Has heat to spend as well. Pops the IH. Very, very nice air to air. Really keeping Delta in the corner, not letting him dash out, but Delta just not respecting the Oki at all. Swinging straight through it, knowing he has a bit of time on the clock before the bomb goes off. Just backing up, but Ellie with the immediate super jump out into button.
And we're already in the other corner, wow.
Back hit
Just
JB.
that one pass, we get push button, nope. Uno reverse, you're in the corner now, time to die. 2-2.
2-2. Delta really bringing it back with his top tier privilege, pressing that JB, getting the back counter hit. Oh, it's taking a second, opening the FMEC wiki. There we go. He was checking if FMEC's jump is invincible.
Understandable tests.
There we go. Ducks under the last couple hits of that. Yeah, playing very careful spacing here. Delta really wants to win this. There we go, the reversal JA, but not catching the tech. Again, look at the spacing game. There we go. Catches Eleanor trying to close that distance a bit with that JA. Yeah, if you're going to say anything about either of these players is they are ridiculously good at playing that spacing, weaving around each other, neutral game. That melty footsies. Oh, there we go. Bomb detonation going off. Good routing from Ellie, getting that hit in.
Into the corner and what? Oh, goes for the OTG, wants more damage rather than better Oki, and just an immediate mash. We know we've got that earlier Miyako wake-up timing. Can't do too much there.
Yeah, it's the same side. Ellie panic shields.
This will kill thanks to reverse guts from Mech. This character takes more damage the lower her health is.
This is set point for Delta. My favorite player doing so well. I'm happy. Oh, there we go. Nice jazz. Choosing to cancel onto JB and then back up because he's scared of that reversal air throw, I think, that Ellie's been representing. Ellie's been getting a lot of mileage off of reversal mashes in the air.
Doesn't have the frames. I didn't mean to say plus, it's minus. That's why I went for the jump intercept.
Very nice extended run up. I think Delta was expecting her to jump and try and contest in the air, but she just runs up. Nice playing that crouch run, NRS zoning game.
Slowly chipping Delta down to take life lead.
Very late JC! This character's busted!
On the sidewalk. If one more hit can
Ooh,
kill.
and the
tank!
Delta beating Ellie's FMEC 3-2 and knocking her into the losers bracket. Ellie will have to fight whatever North American decides they want to win the next game more than the other one.
I'm pretty excited to see either one. I've not seen Ellie play either of these people, though I've seen her play a fair amount of Nania and Coma in general.
Yeah.
So let's see how she approaches different habits on both those characters.
First up, though, we do have to go back in time to top 4 Oh yeah, finisher versus F-Honey.
Yes. These two have fought a lot, especially in recent times. It feels like they meet in nearly every bracket. Usually F-Honey does have the advantage. He's a little more fundamentally solid and can leverage Nanya's advantages in the matchup a little better too. Like, Nanya actually gets an OTG into full combo on Coma specifically after normal throw.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if you have EXDP after you throw Coma, you do EXDP, that OTGs him, because he has the longest OTG window in the game. And then you get like a 4K combo. The window's tighter, but you can actually do it with normal BDP as well, which just tacks on a little bit more damage, and you still get a knockdown, but it's not as long, so we don't see that very often. The EXDP OTG is a pretty staple part of the matchup, though.
Yeah. I think that was a good performance from both sides with Delta and Ellie. Ellie complaining that she kept getting random double jumps. Apparently, it happens. It's the EU to EU connection.
Yeah, Britain to France. I think those two are like fighting in the World Cup or something, so maybe all your bandwidth is being taken up by the sports ball people.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we did not make it to grand finals. But... oh well.
Well, you seem to be winning third at least. Right now you're 2-0 ahead and it's only 22 minutes in.
Yeah, not bad at all then. Anyways, enough about the sports ball. Let's talk about a more culturally relevant game like Melty Blood.
Yes.
Next up we have F-Honey versus Finisher. Deciding who gets to fight the onslaught of Europeans. Finisher wants his second VV title, asterisk. And F-Honey wants to prove that he can beat this connection monster. Oh my god. Joyously hopping back and forth, you love to see it.
I don't think he has to prove it. He has won most of the times these two have played, but I guess he just wants Finisher's like fourth head on his wall.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Our Finisher's opening pretty well. Maybe it's gonna go to him.
And again, Blue Shield. Here we go, running that delay stagger pressure, trying to catch Finisher's jump out. Again, just fishing with that JB.
Yeah. Jump C versus 5A fishes at the moment. Both seem pretty familiar with each other's habits, and they really don't want to commit too hard and get exposed on them.
Oh yeah, bunkering out of that's a really smart idea, and then catching his falling options. He knows how Finisher plays.
Fair burst. And catches the backdash into mash. Oh, not gonna tech. You want a neutral tech or forward tech that. He didn't set it up to be a real tech trap.
But there we go, Finisher catching the attempted jump out with the low. Taking the first round over F-Honey.
A reminder, this is still FT2 as well, so still kind of a limit to how many mistakes you can make here.
Again, just chasing that. He knows how Finisher plays. There's the cross up.
Forward! And we go other side off the mix-up now too. Nice variance. Just facing the corner, but we're just doing it to set up the high-low. We do have max if we want to do something with it.
Oh, there we go. Nice shield into DP, and there we go. Just going immediately into the mix. I don't even think Finisher blocked there. Oh, getting tagged trying to jump out again with the low.
I got tagged because I was thinking of saying nice blocks on the waiting on the rest of the string, but I figured I psychically commentator's curse him, and so much health he's already got. Are you dead?
Ooh,
not yet.
Not yet. The last interaction. Very dangerous heat activation, but yeah, bunkering out again, spending his meter while he has it. Very nice stall, but not confirming off of that JC hit.
I'm starting to not like these.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
He's given that F-Honey just knows you can early bunker.
Yeah, tries to air tech there, but Finisher was ready for it. First point on the board. Reminder, this is first to 2 as well, because we've time traveled. So this is a pretty scary situation for F-Honey to be in.
Finisher wants that second trophy so bad. Everybody just wants to stay winning in this matchup.
Yeah, he can't like throw it now in front of the Europeans. The Europeans haven't seen him play this before. He has a reputation to maintain for the Euroids. Well, there we go. A bit too early for the overhead. And there we go, catching the jump out. That one killed barely, but there we go. I didn't know he could combo there, but...
Yep, that's how you do the throw combo as well. You do EXDP and then you can pick up with 5A. The link is kind of tight, though. It's easier on air hit, like we saw there.
Why do they sometimes make 2A block strings so spammy without any delays? Because buttons don't have much hit stun in this game. That's why it's fast. You can delay them to make frame traps, but they're usually not if you don't. Which can be nice, because you can have gapless strings where that let you hit confirm. So
Yeah, there's a certain rhythm you often want to at least start with when running pressure in this game.
Yeah, to be fair, fast smash can be good. Fast smash can be good because it just lets you hit block confirm with a couple lights.
Yeah, because block and hit stun are the same with the majority of moves in this game, so... A lot of the time you're not going to be reactively hit confirming unless it's a counter hit or a B or C normal.
Yeah.
What's the mix?
Ooh, baiting heat as well with it, might as well.
It doesn't matter, Finisher doesn't want to block, so let's just say we saw the OTG and he killed him instantly.
Yeah,
One.
Blocking is a European strategy.
Yeah, patented European technology that
they don't have that in
NA do not have on deck. Only us dignified, patient Europeans do.
BC air throw with some extra steps. A bit too far for the stabs to even hit, but I guess it covered some space. Nice, getting the side swap route. Same command grab.
Okay, nice use of EX. I was about to say, please don't DP the safe jump, but it's fine if you do it there. Well, with that.
Lost interaction. There we go. This is the unblockable. Yeah.
Yes. I think I saw air dodge startup, but that's not going to help. Even if you try going for a loose guard break, he'd just 5A a second time after the first one ripped him.
Set point again. That chase out of corner. He's so familiar with how Finisher likes to double jump out of these corners.
That's the mix now.
Same side low.
Oh, it's fine. He's too set on going into ID immediately. That to a hit.
Oh, really risky stabs. Expecting him to back up, but Finisher's just going forwards.
I guess he was expecting it to not be real, so he wanted to cover more space.
This is a really scary position. They're choosing to jump back and just play it safe this time instead of trying to teleport out of the corner. Oh my god, weaving around each other, barely going over that 2A. There we go, the fake same side mix. There's the unblockable! And with that, Finisher beating F Honey, knocking F Honey out of the bracket.
Winning the rivalry match now. Finisher continues his run, gets to fight Eleanor now.
Finisher's got the 2 Alt F4s of the bracket so far, for the record.
I would not
2 immediate
expect
escapes.
any less, or anyone else.
Yep. We have GGs, we have GGs. Europe doesn't GGs. This is really weird for me. We don't GGs over here. That's an American thing. We BGs or walk away. Anyways.
Yes. Or BGS.
It turns out Finisher gets to fight the onslaught of Europeans. He's fighting Ellie for the run back against Delta as well. Because earlier in this bracket, Delta actually 2-0'd him. Yeah, right here. Yep. Pretty interesting. In VV 18.5, Finisher famously beat Delta and fucking banished him to hell. Like instant.
All to hell with that stream.
Yeah. He beat him once in the winners side bracket, and Delta said if he loses to Finisher, he will be immediately eliminated. So he actually didn't play loser side at all. He just got banished.
What a fucking tournament.
Finisher has just announced that he's never fought FMEC.
He may have never fought FMAC, but fucking Ellie has. Oh, my brain is not working. Yeah, Ellie has fought Seacoma a lot.
Ellie says, "Just hit me." Yeah, that's how it feels when you play low tiers and fighting games.
It's being kind of hard to keep Koma out with his low dash and other movement options, just on top of the damage and health dynamic being horrible for her. But also, in exchange, Ellie has a lot of matchup experience here. She fought an NA player, Inami, a ton back in the early 2020s. They were both among each other's most played opponents back in the day. So she is familiar with Seacoma, also because she played that character herself a bit, to a decent degree. So she's familiar with Seacoma, and she's familiar with cross-Atlantic Seacoma as well.
Yeah. Ellie said something interesting. She said, "Just mash reversals and ignore my pressure." With FMEC, people mistake her for having more of a threat range than she does. If she's slightly spaced out, she actually doesn't have any threatening options that aren't just mids. It's like you can just crouch block and then wait for her to try and approach, and you're pretty safe. Lots of people panic. They try and jump out and get caught at far ranges with just normals, but you can just kind of block a lot more than not against this character. Because really, she's strike thrower. Unless you don't know how her buttons work, she's strike thrower.
She does have a sort of fuzzy setup. She has the F-Moon fuzzy, which is a deep jump C, double jump, air dash, jump AA.
Yeah, but you'll know when you see that, and also that's only point blank. Probably only in the corner, realistically.
I don't know if it's only corner or not, but it is generally best done if you have the heater or something on them.
Yeah.
This character does have a little bit more sauce than what we usually see of her, though.
Okay. I have a bit of matchup experience against FMEC because I actually have fought like 3 different FMEC players who are surprisingly competent. They appeared out of nowhere apparently from Red Chord. And I was like, damn, this FMEC player actually knows how to play the game to some degree.
I fought Ellie on this character. I fought Darko, who's generally considered the best FMEC outside Japan. And way back in the day, I fought Whitesmith mode. That guy's old.
Now Finish is out of his comfort zone because he's used to FT1 finals.
I also fought JG's FMEC for like 2 games, I think. Okay, we're fighting in the church.
Good stage.
Coma's clearing his dirty feet on the marble floor, like I did in Naples.
This guy doesn't wear shoes. How come when it's Ryogi feet, we're all like, hell yeah, when it's Koma feet, we're like, put some fucking shoes on. The double standards we have is the multi-blood community.
For yourself, I have never told Koma to put his shoes back on.
They're all bandaged up and shit because he like walks on Legos.
Back on.
They're all bandaged up and shit because he like walks on Legos with like heavy ass feet. He's stomping around. Interesting, the second hit counter hitting, giving him the anti-air. Very weird. There's the command grab.
And yeah, like 2 hits and the health count is basically equalized, but not confirming the jump out. Staying out of IED range. No, confirm we're alive. Doesn't get the air tick throw timed right though, and Ellie doesn't want to block.
Blocking's for nerds.
Big bad buff man has too much intimidation factor. I've discussed this with a friend that we have this theory that if Koma wasn't this like straight-faced buff guy but had the exact same toolkit and frame data, people would not freak out as much when fighting him. Like they would actually block against him sometimes. Like if he was a twink or a woman, played exactly the same, people would calm down more.
Yeah, people are so scared of the command grabs. That's the main thing. People know a character has a command grab and fast movement, and they fucking freak out and up forwards, up back like a fucking ape instead of just sitting there and blocking.
Oh no, if he was a twink or a woman and had the exact same toolkit including command grab, I think people would freak out less too.
Really?
But if he looks like a grappler, people freak the fuck out. Even though he's more just like a normal all-rounder that has a 2k command grab.
My normal grab does more damage.
Mine does more damage sometimes.
Mine does like 3.5k on Vision. Because my character's fucking broken. Oh, nice anti with the gun.
Break 6k with the right setup.
Solly said if Coma had boobs, people would respect him. Respectfully.
He's already got some of the fattest tits in the game.
Do you know his measurements? You know the others off by heart.
On the wiki, but they should be comparable to Archer, whose measurements are on the wiki. I think he's a little bit even. I want to say Archer's like in the 90s or the 100s.
Look at Finisher playing this A button game. He loves his A buttons. When he doesn't know what to do, he just fucking flails and presses A buttons. Huh?
Shield in the bunker, probably thought she was on the other side and wanted to do shield counter, but it's fine.
There we go, the 5 anti-air.
Oh,
nice
ID.
confirm.
That is really hard to react to in Finisher net.
Yeah, there we go. Finisher taking the first game. Maybe Delta's the hero we need to beat the Finisher net. Yeah, JC, nice. Just controlling that space.
Shield that. And he is just IDing anytime he's at the slightest bit of frame disadvantage. Taking advantage of this character not being good at stuffing airborne approaches without committing to 5A, which will often whiff against slightly out crouchers, or 6C, which costs a lot more frames.
Ooh, strength to the command grab as well.
Backdash that with Max.
Kind of weird trade off the safe jump as well. I don't know if Finisher was expecting that to lift or not. There's the JA straight into the throw.
Peter setup for jump C, wanting to bait out some sort of fuzzy option like she went for C, I think.
There we go. She can finish it there.
Yes.
Always got to be careful. Confirming on finishing that can be kind of funky. He's jumping back and forth joyously. Nice air to her. Put the grill down. It blew up. This bitch cannot cook. What can AI do? Not cook. Nice. Using the stall options. Doing the longest combo you can to stall out blood heat. Very nice.
And the ball. Slowly pushing finish to the other corner. And we're already in almost the other corner now. Throw, yes!
That's the other classic. She loves her air tick throws. We just run up in 2A. One hell of a way to do it. There we go. She has the health lead as well. She can play the slow game now if she wants to. Maybe a bit tricky against Coma. But if she can just keep like a wall up. Oh, very nice. Yeah, again, those run-ups. I think she's... a little bit
though, just because Finisher's approach is probably hard to react to in this connection, and might be best to scramble if you're one hit off anyway, just because character does 1,000,000 damage if he successfully approaches.
Yeah, I think she's found a counter to lots of Finisher's neutral here. Finisher, I think he's expecting her to follow him into the air. She's just been doing extended run-ups and catching his landings. I think Finisher's got to adapt back to see what he can do against that. Here's the pressure, pulls her in, gets the 5A staggered.
And combo.
Oh!
I wonder if that was a Rakamis input.
Oh, nice. Good recognition of his walk forwards. There we go, the extended run-up once again. Tries to ID in, but Finisher's ready with those J's. Nice 5 anti, but no confirm.
No one will ID jump B faster than Finisher. Don't even try.
Oh, he's not respecting anything. Ba.
Nice gun, get some meter back, trying to force an approach, but it's kinda hard. Woo! Oh, you extended green with a 5A!
Oh, that barely kills!
Someone's ass with your fucking measly jabs just cause they're fucking mooning you in the air.
It's green! Hey, Jai says this is gonna be the longest first to 3 ever, yeah. Oh, interesting extending the hold, but not enough time on that nice IDJA, but not gonna confirm off a light at that height.
Yeah, You're only taking more damage from here.
Ooh, IDJ gets the counter hit.
That's jump B.
Oh, is that jump B?
Yeah, Coma... See, Coma's jump B is really kind of small looking, but in exchange it's very active. It's like for 6 frames. And he can retain his air options after whiffing it.
I see.
It functions like a jump A, but with a little more startup and better disjoint. The extra active frames makes it really nice out of ID too, so you've just got like this long set of active frames during your air dash.
This guy hates blocking.
This guy hates blocking, this guy hates staying on the ground too.
Fuck the ground, I'm trying to fly. Oh, I thought there would be a safe jump. Unlucky. There we go, just that space control, barely dodging the ball.
Oh my god, that is way too many backdashes. You're in the corner now.
There we go, gets the OTG pickup as well. Here we go, another one. Barely won't kill with this scaling, yeah. Just needs one more hit though. Finish is gonna finally play safe, it seems. We are trying to find the falling JB. Ooh.
Cornered while zoning, good. Backing off, doesn't have to press into ID jump B, but regular ass jump A.
Here we go, pulls in. And there we go, the jump back. JB, Ellie putting 2 on the board. Here we go. This might be a win for Europe, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go fucking Europe!
Let's go Europe! We might be a real region.
There's a reason we're in the sports ball competition still and the Americans aren't.
True, well we're not. We're out.
They don't know how to play anything!
Oh wait, no, there's a couple, who's in? Argentina versus, who? Spain? Spain's in. Spain's European. Last time I checked. That's what Homer is.
Argentina's European too.
Argentina's spiritually European.
Well, look at all the Argentinians with German last names.
True. England cooking in the 3rd place game right now though, true. Oh nice shield, yeah, just gambling there, might as well. Finisher loves pressing buttons immediately. It's time, oh my fucking god, just whiff 5A and then cancel into some bullshit.
Alright.
There we go.
Okay. What she was trying to do.
Yeah, England fighting for 3rd place, by the way, that's true, because if Ellie loses this, she's actually in 3rd place if you think about it. Oh.
Yeah, whose will for 3rd place is greater?
True. Ellie's fighting for the country that wants her dead. Oh, nice. Barely not chasing that tag. The rebeat sweep.
That doesn't combo!
Oh my god! Is that a misinput or is he just fucking around?
I hope it is, but I don't understand how much he'd be spazzing on his controller to make it happen. Because Coma's B&B at that point, it's 236A, 236B, 236C. So you'd think he'd be misinputting 236C as
That's later.
half circle for it, but no, he was misinputting that where he'd be doing 236B. So it'd be both pressing the wrong button and doing an entire half circle.
Yeah, Finisher is the health lead here, so actually Ellie does have to approach. There we go, the IDJB.
Again award.
Yep, you love jumping. He loves jumping.
You wouldn't want to be doing arc drive on block either at that timing because throw protection would be up. Also, at that range, the arc drive wouldn't even hit as a grab. It only hits when you're very close.
Ooh, interesting option off the rebeat, going for the delayed IAD. Not sure why. There we go. Ellie's got the Oki, keeping those plus frames on with the button of all time.
Air dash, but we block those.
Yeah, she's pressing her A buttons.
All air dashes in this game.
Oh, barely missing the confirm. That's for the empty low, but Finisher just using a C-Moon privilege to C-Moon out.
Just bash him in the fucking face. See? Like, no, you stay in that corner.
He
no,
combos on the
corner.
What the fuck? Okay, come on, grab. Oh, nice mash out from Ellie.
Empty air dash, good fuzzy mash.
Barely doesn't kill. Oh my god! Nice spacing from Ellie just outside the range of the command grab, dodging it. Very, very good. Using her tools. safely.
Not Eleanor.
That was a very chuddy option from finisher, but Ellie is cracked.
A very chundy option from finisher.
Unchunned. He's not either.
He might be chunned if Delta's unchunned.
Yeah. Let's see, Athranda. Nice staggered buttons here. Again, running that pressure sequence. Ellie tries jumping up, he gets caught to hit.
Eleanor looking a little unsure what to do.
He's scared.
He'll just hide until the fucking cows come home, get bored,
the
and, home, and then come home again.
Bailey not punishing the burst, manages to dodge it.
More. Doesn't get the ender. Eleanor's still alive, but that is not a great move if the opponent is below you.
Double Luigi. Here we are, 2-2, both on set point. Scary times, especially against Coma. Here we go. GG's, everyone. I mean, Ellie can work her way out, but it's gonna be a bit of a struggle when she's stuck in the corner like this. There's the unblockable. Oh, barely not, just barely low enough. It's the trade. Big OTG damage there. But Ellie gets the mash out.
Destiny, nearing max too. Might just want to go into it even if she doesn't have much red health for the insurance. Yeah, we're live.
Nice shield. Ellie's really bringing this back. Has a lot of meat to spend as well.
We just
shooting shit.
Nope.
I
because maybe every bit of health counts against Coma. Actually, because you have reverse guts and you're nearing your extra frail point, I respect that. And she's in the lead now.
She's stalling.
Bomb. Finisher doesn't have meter for funny business himself.
Oh! It begins!
We're still alive though.
There we go, keeping the buster on. I'm just barely out of range for it to be a proper option.
He's got so much red light.
Oh, God.
Doesn't have the range for the tick throw. Good awareness, I'm not going for it, however.
Ellie has the health lead, 16 seconds on the clock, but Finisher's going to try and force whatever he can. Here we go, gets the 5-8. Finisher's the health lead, barely, but Ellie... Oh my God!
Oh my God!
There we go!
Jesus Christ.
Finisher knew that he had 3 seconds on the clock and was health down, so he did actually have to press something there. But Ellie was just fishing for it with the 2A mashes. Oh my God! Europe is a proper region. Congratulations, Finisher, for making it to 3rd place. But we're having the Ellie Delta run back in Grand Finals.
Let's go! Death to America!
Oh my God, my heart. My soul. Very well done to both of you. That was close as hell. But yeah, Finisher just at the end there, he was low in health, the timer was running low. Very slight health gap with Ellie in the lead. Ellie, I think, was just trying to keep him blocking for as long as she could. But Finisher didn't have enough meter to do any of his like gambly reversal options, so he did have to try and force something. I was expecting shield, but he tried to 5A mash, catch an ID maybe.
Finisher's a habitual non-shielder.
Okay.
Like, if you noticed, he's not used it a single time this entire bracket.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, and I think Ellie was actually starting to take advantage of that too, more towards the end where she started aggressing more from the air as well, especially if he was in the corner so he couldn't do dash unders as easily or backdash.
Yeah.
So she was willing to sit on her A-normals a lot more because he was never willing to gamble shield even if his life depended on it, or do the ID jump AAs too, even if she would have technically been at risk for some sort of anti-air during those last 10 seconds.
Yeah, scary times, that's for sure. Anyways, we're about to move into Grand Finals. Now, the question is, do you people know what time it is?
It is 2:50 p.m. on the West Coast.
That is wrong. It is gambling time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you've been watching the stream today, or doing other shit in the background, or watching Beach episode in the background with the stream open, you've been getting these wonderful little things called channel points. If you look at the bottom of your chat right now, you'll see them. Now, with these, if you live in a country that doesn't have gambling laws that stops you from doing it, you can actually spend them to bet. Now, how does the betting work? I'm going to put a vote up for who's going to win the tournament. Now, the tournament, not just the first set of Grand Finals, meaning if Ellie wins, she'd have to then win the reset for the vote to be in for her to win the vote. And if Delta just has to win either, So whoever wins the tournament, whoever comes in first place is who you're betting on. But yeah, on the winner's side we have Delta repping Unchained. My favorite player. I'm slightly biased. He's the snot-nosed kid from France. He's like 5 or something. And then we have the old lady on the other side, Eleanor. She's wise.
Yeah, we got 5 versus 500 for this finale.
Yep. Anyways, I'm gonna throw this vote up. You'll have 2 minutes to spend your channel points. Will you vote for the child or the old lady? The little French boy or the wise old lady? You have 2 minutes to spend your channel points. Now, the way this works is the points are split between the winning side. So if you vote for the less prominent side, you'll actually get more points. There's economy to this. Oh, immediately 2 votes for the little French boy. 35.7k points.
You explained the way betting math works better than I have in like 6 years because I've never bothered explaining it. I just put and I'm like, put your fucking money in pussies, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm doing my bit. I enjoy it. But anyways, 3 votes for Delta with 42.5k points, but 4 votes for Ellie with only 8.3k. The big spenders have put their points on the little French boy. But the wise old lady is getting more votes. Here we go, 4 votes for Ellie and 3 for Delta, but Delta's still having the most points. Big spenders spending on Delta right now. Let's go, Grandma, says not smart, true.
Let's go, grandmother.
It's true.
I'm not sure who I want to root for here. On one hand, Ellie is my friend. She slept in my apartment. I made her some, like, pasta shit fuck for Outplayed.
Hell yeah.
But on the other hand, Delta winning would go faster.
True. Delta's my favorite player, but Ellie is also my friend, who I will be grabbing drinks with in the near future, so... I'll be non-biased for the time being. Ellie's so awesome, true, Krista. Ellie is a fellow aunt, says Jazz, true. Old lady's gonna stick together. Alright, well, the vote is concluded. 43.6k points on Delta with 4 votes, and 11.2k points on Ellie, but she has the popular vote with 5 votes.
Damn.
We'll see how this goes.
Like an American election.
Yep, Ellie's winning the popular vote, but she's not winning in points by a big margin.
That does not bode well for her results if the spirit of America is still somewhere in the bracket.
Yeah, the big spenders, the big donators, they're voting on the French boy.
Investing in French stocks.
Yep, France stocks going up. Alright, let's see. Just gotta wait for it to sync and then I can send these 2 off. Is it synced? There we go. Alright. Play first to 3, good luck, have fun. Off they go. Best of luck.
Let us go.
Random select stage. Love to see it. This is a good stage. Here we go.
Dueling in the park. There's a park not far from me that looks like this.
Oh really? You gotta take me there.
I was gonna say, we should go to this park in September and beat each other up. Reenact this match.
Yep. I'll bring my guns.
I guess you'll be Team America when reenacting this bracket.
Yep. I'm the most American person here, actually. Because all the Americans are gone. To be fair, I do have a very American-sounding full name.
True. A very gun-sounding last name, too.
Yeah. Rosetta Josephine Kennedy is one hell of a... That's like two very American names at the start and end of it. Ah, there we go. Delta taking that really quickly. I'm so American, it's true. I've had random Arab people approach me on the street and say that I look Arab, which is weird.
That's happened to me once when I lived in the US, and I was like, how?
Ow.
Like, kind of cool that I can add this to the collection
Someone-
of ethnicities I've been accused of being.
Yeah, someone walked up to me because they asked for directions and they're like, "Oh, are you Arab?" And I'm like, "Do I look and sound Arab?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Thank you."
I think you look more Arab than me, which probably doesn't mean much. But, like, I think I said this in the Marble Room too, you're like white, but you are like a specific tone of white where I could, like, somewhat tell there's like a non-insignificant amount of non-white in your genes.
Luckily for everyone, I don't wear jeans. I'm immune to all jeans. I'm not white, I'm not non-white, I'm just existing.
You're just existing.
Just existing. Oh, there we go, nice. Catching the jump out. Ellie taking it to round 3. Yeah. Jeans are the most uncomfortable form of clothing, I think.
Okay,
They're
apparently,
pretty
like,
bad.
Every fucking cracker in this community has been assumed Middle Eastern at some point.
Yeah. I don't know, can we have the jeans discussion? They're so uncomfortable. How do people wear them?
You gotta go to baggy jeans.
It's just the material's like slightly itchy and not like nice feeling, and then also when it's hot, it like fucking sticks to you.
Don't wear them in the summer, you'll die.
Yeah, you'll immediately die.
Those are winter clothing.
Yeah, there's melty blood going on. We're late enough in the bracket, and I'm tired enough that it's just like random bullshit.
That's fine. I can bounce off of both game and random bullshit perfectly well.
Hell yeah. Random bullshit's the best.
Ooh.
Bunkers by accident the wrong way because they're trying to shield counter. Unlucky. She's trying her best to shield counter some whack ass cross ups. Nice, gets the air to her.
I like that you started the second hit, negating some of the plus frames from it.
16 seconds on the clock. Delta has the health lead. He does not have to engage if he doesn't want to. There we go.
And nope, Delta with game 1.
They're pretty clean. I think Ellie was struggling a lot to... Ellie was struggling a lot to get her offense like started. Gene podcast. It's true. Oh, there we go. Ooh, yeah, mashing on minus frames is a bit of an interesting choice, but Delta was going for the reset anyway, as gets tagged for it. Mashing 2C, but just out of range for the follow-up.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm fucking looking at the goddamn Twitch stream again. Oh my god, I random bullshit into looking. Watching. My bad.
To be fair, when I commentate Granblue, I sometimes do the same thing.
Oh my god, I'm rusty.
We'll try to JA, there we go. Back in the corner with these buttons, Ellie has the health lead. Delta has to try and force something. There we go, the whiff cancel 5A into 2B. Immediate, like, air counter hit there with the air 2, but there's the JC taking it back. Delta actually getting the full confirm off of his counter hit.
Down, yeah, perfectly timed meter dynamic, good jump. I'm gonna set another bomb. I like the rising jump A to potentially call it a jump. A rising intercept back in relation to the screen control.
Ooh, nice throw up too.
Now it's time to progress. Eleanor looking like she's got a good shot at making this 1-1 right here and now.
I've never seen that before. What does that do?
That shoots like a hitbox into the air. That's the fucking smog machine.
Oh, nice IH. Look how much health he got back as well. Has some meter to spend as well if he wants to. That's the counter. There we go.
Delta's half taking the tournament and letting us go back to our fucking denim discussion.
It does nothing, bro, says Starling, true. Here we go, JA. There's the flamethrower as well. Jumping over the gun, keeping the plus frames on. Delta trying to jump out on plus frames. There we go, he gets the third combo.
He realizes he got one tap and it's like, this is the most unreactable tick for opportunity, and he's right.
He remembered he's playing the best character in the game and he was like, oh yeah, I can just throw.
Plus, and 5A. Out of dash will not catch a jump if it's done instantly.
Oh, nice.
Understandable burst, you gotta dodge that! Just hold shields, going into the air combo, no up and down segment, just to avoid the bomb.
Nice, so does the 2DC.
For frame greedy options, Delta will occasionally do in pressure like that, or overhead have not been working at all against Ellie so far.
Well, that was unfortunate. He tried to run up anti-air, but Ellie pressed first and managed to catch him before he could do anything. Nice taking the throw and catching the walk back with the sweep.
This health level.
Delta's shimmies and pressure might not work super well in this matchup just because this character has such big buttons.
Oh my god, that still didn't kill, but Delta needs to actually get a hit and it's not happening. 1-1.
There we go, Ellie tying it out. Cool FMech facts, true. Just pressing air buttons, Miyako style. Oh, both of them are. Button check. Yep. Oh, there we go, finally. Delta manages to get the hit. Ellie tried jumping at him. Ooh, barely whiffing the sweep and getting whiff punished on the way in. This robot is beating the shit out of the 11-year-old, yep. This character really is, spiritually Delta, if you think about it.
Yep, 5 years old.
Yep. Just wants to run in and beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, 5 years old, violent, angry.
Oh, there we go, barely missing. Nice, catching the landing there.
An echo.
Ooh, Delta saw the whiff and tried getting out and got caught for it. Unlucky. Yeah, both of them just doing this preemptive button swinging, trying to just, use their buttons to wall each other out. Yeah, look at this! Look at this! Oh, barely landing before that hits. Nice shield from Ellie, but just out of range for shield counter, and she knew, so she cancelled into a special instead. Just keep the advantage.
Doing another rising jump A, just keeping him jailed in the corner with a low commitment option.
Enda says, can confirm I've seen Delta JC in real life. Is this true? Ooh, barely, yeah. Catching the sweep there.
Okay, we do have IH. Are we gonna use it? Yes. Get a decent chunk of health back. Relative to the amount of damage these characters both do, they've basically got the same amount of HP.
True.
And now they're just actually gonna have the same amount of HP.
There we go. Delta has enough meat for the Ender. Nice. Ooh, gets the hit, but no confirm. Goes for another staggered option. Nice, weaving in and out, barely dodging that air button and catching the jump as well. Goes for the throw, but Ellie is on point with those throws. Throw attack. I'd like to see a bit more tick throws from... I'd like to see a few more tick throws from Delta. He keeps going for run throw, and Ellie's very consistent. Oh my god.
Delta halfway again.
Yep. Yeah, I'd like to see a few more tick throws from Delta, though. He keeps going for dash throw, and Ellie's gotten very good at reaction teching those. Oh, nice, getting the cat to him.
Recovery won't keep your turn here.
Yeah, just backing up, he was ready for it. Ooh, but nice smash, though!
Nice. Yeah, due to left-right protection, most characters can't do actual left-rights behind a projectile block stun. But we just mash on Wake Up.
Yeah, he's got to be wary of the grill. He had a bit of time to work with there. He jump cancelled a bit preemptively. Focus E, says Christo.
Throw away our life lead with that tech.
Nice throw. That's the extended dash, but yeah, there's 5A on Wake Up. Delta's not afraid at all.
I wonder if Ellie got buffer cucked, trying to get an immediate air dash button there.
Maybe. Interesting to go for the extended thing. It happens.
Delta needs just one more. Then I can probably still not go to bed because I kind of want to watch each episode after this.
True. I didn't realize that I scheduled it at the same time as an offline. I'm so sorry.
I didn't realize either. Because I was looking at the bracket earlier today, and I was thinking, huh, there's a weirdly large number of, like, known East Coast names that don't mind fighting Europe that aren't here. I wonder why. Wait, isn't Beach episode in the summer? Oh, shit!
I didn't know.
At my phone.
I don't keep track of NA events. I keep track of Europe and Middle East stuff.
That's partially my bad. I probably should have noticed that myself. It's something that's a little more NA pill.
My bad.
No, my bad.
Oh well, I'll run another one of these. This has been a good pilot. I think it's gone really well. We haven't had a single connection test yet. A connection test right now. Nice, gets the counter, but doesn't confirm. Again, just using these buttons to try and catch those. Ooh, a dash!
This will kill.
He is not afraid. Yep, this is tournament point. This might be a good day for Delta. Not only beating Europe, but also beating NA. Ender says, yeah, honestly, matches with NA wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Just extra delay. Yeah. I think people overestimate how bad East Coast matches will be, and honestly, across Europe is probably worse. Yeah, if you're West Coast, Europe.
East Coast often won't be that bad, so I don't want to encourage just invading LGNA, but like if you're up at a whack hour to get European games in, I don't think you should be afraid to just host in LGNA. Like, yeah, I know I'm European, but like it's fuck ass o'clock over there, so
might be a good way to get some matchup like experience as well. There's quite a few characters who are more popular in NA than here, and we don't really have reps for.
Also, a lot of unique playstyles that you don't really see here either.
Yeah, it might be good practice. That's I kind of put the NA matchmaking channel there as an experiment to see if shit like that happened. And yeah, all the NA players who hosted here just preferred fighting Europeans, and none of the NA players who fought NA people gave a shit, so... We have a few NA people who do like fighting Europeans, just...
That's not enough!
Yeah, there we go. Ellie just stalling it out for health. Very nice. I think it's because we have a more beginner scene here in Europe than NA does.
A beginner
Yeah. Because TTP is such low-level beginner brackets.
Yeah, even 3U isn't quite as power crept as 3A. By the way, join that. It's tomorrow.
True, yeah. We'll chill after the bracket, but mid-bracket chilling. Oh, drops the combo just a bit too high for it. I think if she was slightly further away, it probably would have hit. Oh, nice, gets the GB, stops him from approaching. There we go, this plus frames just staying on there. Nice backdash, but Delta catching it with the whiff cancel.
Okay, good wall off. With that, we're effectively the same health. Like
Starling says, East Coast is good for me, but no one ever joins my IP if I post an NA. Probably the Satsuki role, true. This is last interaction here. Ooh, barely dodging. Very nice from Ellie. She doesn't have the health lead.
So good at dodging the big gaps, but we've tried...
And there we go.
Counter hit, but he knows right after, okay, no, we're sounding for counter hit. JAAAA into quick confirm.
Yeah.
Delta is now the god of the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah, true. He was fishing for those J's. He knew that he just needed one good hit, and he could chase Ellie out of that corner as much as possible. Yeah, but very nice from Delta, proving his worth, beating all of North America, definitely. At least the ones who didn't mind playing during Beach episode. And then also all of Europe that doesn't mind fighting NA. This was a fun bracket, this was a good test. I was expecting it to be a lot more jank than it was. And it's, as a test, this has been good. Because of course VUV 18.5 was obviously, I did not give a shit about connections. We let Wi-Fi in there. But I think this has gone well. I haven't heard any connection complaints against anyone but Finisher, who Panchi did complain about. Very little connection issues, really. I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm very impressed with this. I think most people who joined were aware people who joined from NA were aware that they were East Coast and they didn't try and join from other regions just for the fuck of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think East Coast to most of Europe is not that bad. I think it's mostly playable. I used to play with lots of East Coast Mexico players in Strive.
Hey,
Oh my god, hi
Welcome,
Delta.
champion of the
What?
hold on.
Americas and
You still
Europe.
have the
I got the stream in
commentary?
the background. Hold on, I'm hearing double.
Damn. Hey Delta,
Okay, now I'm
congratulations.
fine. How y'all doing?
Delta, you've conquered all of NA in Europe. Asterisk because the beach episode is on and we didn't realize.
They
um,
they went to beach episode because they're scared of fucking Delta.
Yeah, they're scared of Europe.
true. Actually, this scared the Unchained. Like technically, this is the Unchained upscale. We're kind
Yeah,
of on top right now.
there was one unchained player in the bracket and like 7 chained players, and you beat all of them. Congratulations.
Yeah, SMH. They gotta do better.
Got luck in.
I'm kind of sad I didn't get to play Salty. Like I like playing Salty. He's really good.
Yeah, he made it very far though. He made it to 7th. What was his run like? Hold on, let me have a look. He had to play Grey Hatred. Gamer Latuva, he 2-0'd. He lost
Nice.
2-1 to F Honey, and then loses he 2-1'd Mag, and he got knocked out by Finisher 2-1. Pretty close games all across the board.
Damn. Another finisher victim. Wait, you saying F Honey? Is that how you pronounce his name? I thought it was funny. Like
That's how I pronounce it, and like no one else, except for people
Web
that get contaminated by me.
Web said it like that. I don't know NA players, so I just have been saying it like that.
we don't know how it's spelled.
There's
We gotta ask him now.
yeah, there's the I'm bad with pronunciation. Everyone knows this. I can't do Finnish names. I got Puro right eventually, and I now am saying aciyeehawn correctly, I think.
I'm gonna keep saying aciyeehawn.
Fair.
Yeah.
It's a weeb name to me, so it's aciyeehawn.
Yeah, it's a weird name. Definitely.
None of these are as bad as way back in the day. There was a Hime player whose name was all caps M-AS, and apparently he says it's just pronounced like Mas, even though that's not what it looks like. I kept calling him M.
that doesn't make any sense.
I was like, up next is M-AS.
Wait, that's fire.
Yeah, until eventually he learned how to make it his Discord bio. It's pronounced Mas or even M-AS. God, please, anything but M.
MS is tough. What the fuck? It's tough as hell.
And now I do call him Mas when he's East Coast. He like jumps between like East and West Coast. When he's West Coast, he's M-AS though still.
I see, I see. But anyways,
so
I think we've proven what the better region is. I'll run another one of these at some point. I think Panshoot had the idea of like doing one of these every month between every 3 VVs or something because it'll be fun.
Pretty fun. I'm
Oh,
down.
that's cool.
If I end up running 2 regions for VV, I'll probably do a different scheme for it. But if I just do Europe VVs, I'll probably throw in the occasional thing. I put them under a different name for a reason because I think it would be interesting. But yeah, I'm considering throwing a few of these in. I'm happy with the turnout today. Very happy with the connections. I was kind of doomer slightly before the bracket because I'm like, oh god, we're gonna have a million different connection issues. No one's gonna have any fun. But I think it's mostly been pretty nice. Mostly been pretty nice. Nomisa got to introduce herself to the world. Her first time playing Melty Blood.
And it was against me. This kid is not a real player. Do not ever
Yeah,
allow her
she's
in your tournament.
yeah, she's one of the Melty players of all time. Does she play Xion?
Yeah, fake character.
Sion's
not
an
real.
Israeli character? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Thank you for noticing it.
Who's an Israeli character?
Sion.
Yeah, I agree. Greece promised to me 3,000 years ago.
Yep. We heard it here first. Vermillion Versus 18.53 in 4 weeks. Be there. Maybe. It depends again. It's easier for me to stay up late and be loud when I'm not at my parents' place because it's summer from like because I'm on uni break and it's summer. I'm at my parents right now. The only reason I'm being loud this late without getting bitched at by my parents who go to sleep at like 10 o'clock in the afternoon is because they're on holiday. So... But yeah, today's been fun. Congratulations, Delta. Clean 6-0 run from winner's side, beating the FMAC
Thank
twice in a
you.
row.
Yeah, that was hard. I don't like how Ellie downplays herself when she loses and stuff. Like she's
Yeah, she's
really
cracked.
good.
You have to remember, this is like she has this is like her third character as well, and she's still like up there with the best in the region. Yeah.
Yeah, like she could probably be top of the region if she. I don't know. I think she's on at the top. I mean, if you
Yeah.
don't count
She
Smo
she
and
own she only plays mid and low tiers. This is her like tertiary character, and she's still like nearly won.
yeah, when she picks a top tier, I think she'll probably sweep. It's
Yeah.
over after that.
If
We'll
she
see.
if she played a Fryogi, she'd probably win.
I'm afraid of the next time I fight her at like Guildford Locals or what have you.
Oh yeah, I think her and her wife are coming.
Yep, that's
Not
one
sure
of
which
the
one, but
motivations for
eventually.
me to
It'd be
pull up.
cool.
If she's coming to this one, that'll like kind of cement me coming to this one.
It'd be cool because now that I have the stream setup, the kind of problem with Battle of the Way is there's such a big gap between pools and top four that you sit around for like 4 hours. This kind of solves. Not only will we have a pool stream, so we get slightly longer pools and more streamed games and a bit more fun, but also I want to run some exhibitions or like casual games if whoever wants to play on the stream. I think it'll be fun. Hopefully it'll give people more shit to do is the idea. But if you don't know, if in the UK we have this monthly called Battle by the Way in Guildford, just outside London. It's very cool. I help run Melty there. We've had Melty pretty consistently every month. There's no one this month because all the organizers are going to be at Versus fighting. But the one next month, the August one, is on the 16th. And yeah, it should be every month. So there should also be a September one and so on if the organizer Mowgli isn't busy. Big shout outs, he's the GOAT, he's amazing. But yeah, if you're near or in the UK, it might be fun to come hang out at these. In September, I'll have a place for people to like crash as well, which might be fun. It might make it easier for people to travel longer distances because I know there's lots of people in the UK who just can't go that far without a place to stay, and it's expensive and shit. Sometimes people who travel will like share a hotel room or whatever. There's arrangements that can be made if you want to share spaces with people.
Like yeah, if you ever feel like traveling to one of those locals, I show up semi-often because there's something wrong with me.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm usually willing to split a hotel if I'm not already rooming with someone, or if I am already rooming with someone, I might just fit you in still.
Yeah, and we've had a weird rotation of players because we keep having people travel. We had Rock for some reason at one point because he was in the area. We've had Aker come down. Nico and Alex have came down a couple of times. And then we have all the regulars, lots of TTP people you might know, like Midori, Tanuki, both of the Jazzes, Jazzarino and Jazzmegs. A couple other people as well that aren't coming to my mind immediately. Krista, people like that. Web as well, but you're not exactly someone in the area. Let's just say, but yeah. Oh yeah, Ellie's signed up. Yeah.
Thinking I am.
Ellie is signed up.
Oh, nice.
I'm not signed up because I will be doing the stream, so I actually don't get to play.
I gotta book my flight then.
I don't get to play. Frowny face.
I'll learn ECL on your behalf.
No, I have to be the best in the region, Web. Please, let me be the best in the region on my character.
It's okay, I won't. I can't do that character's combos. I will block more though.
True.
So maybe I will get competition.
I'm improving. We still need to run those sets at some point.
Yes.
But then this is in the events tab on the Discord, and then also in the events tab happening tomorrow. We have the 3-attal of the 3 European Beginners 22. Sign up for this. 18 signups, not bad.
If you're a little newer to the game and want to fight other less experienced players, feel free to show up. The cutoff is a little higher than TTP, though, so if you've won or have otherwise been banned from TTP, there's a decent chance you're still allowed in this. The main TTP winner that comes to mind that I'm not letting in this shit is Ignis.
Yeah.
So if you're like around Ignis or higher, then I'm not gonna let you in. So
Yeah.
if you're around the level of like Ignis or Mateo or Alex or Starling and a bunch of other players, then I'm not gonna let you in. But otherwise, feel free to pull up.
Yeah.
Let's have some cheap ass, dubiously beginner tournaments.
You love to see it. I'm losing my voice. But anyways, it is quite late here. Thank you everyone for playing. Thank you to all you NA players who showed up, even though there's an event on. This is my introduction to the region, and it's been a ton of fun. But yeah, thank you all. It's been a blast. I'm gonna find a place to send you all, unless Web or Delta have any last words.
No, I don't think I do.
Not particularly. My only last words is quickly seeing people that you might want to raid.
Okay.
You obviously could raid a beach episode because it's huge, but there is another person streaming Melty right now. Davyl, DAVYLL_ is
Hello?
running a tournament series called Midnight Raiders.
Oh,
I
I've
think
seen this. This is
Portuguese. I think this is Brazilian.
yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's. I've seen this before on Challenge. So I was looking
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
this is a Brazilian This is a Brazilian tournament series. I know these players, Viper and Neko.
Yeah,
Echo.
I'll send you guys over then.
Let's
Bye everyone.
go.
Bye everyone. It's a ton of fun. Thank you, Web, for commentating with me, even though you just got back from Maturus's place.
My pleasure. If I'm capable of feeling such a thing in my current state.
Bye everyone. Have
Yep.
a good evening.
Bye.